Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe. Ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and K-Fizz, they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
To Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
You say Pigalle, I say Pigalle.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles. Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Hugging my mom. Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest, baddest, most popular magazine for the biker lifestyle. Hard-hitting, action-packed, up-to-date, real content, exclusive stories and interviews that always leave you wanting more. Local and national coverage that you can always count on. Born to Ride magazine can now be delivered directly to your door. $39.95 for 12 issues. Order now. Order now. 888-795-5779 or check out borntoride.com. Born to Ride. Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
Oh, God. We have been saying it wrong for how long?
Too long.
Yeah. It's Pigalle. Pigalle. Hey, welcome to Born to Ride Radio. Hi, I'm Craven Moorhead, and in the studio with me.
I'm Everywhere Eddie.
Everywhere Eddie is.
Who else is in here with us?
Oh, look. It's Lynn.
It's Lynn. And we're not shopping.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Might
there.
be. My phone is with me. I could.
So, I worked on getting you a microphone that works. Can you hear yourself now?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can the folks listening hear me?
Of course.
Oh, good.
And
hey, out there.
Here, let me turn it off.
Thank you, Craven.
Everywhere Eddie, always in the house.
Yeah, it's good to be back here on a wonderful Tuesday night in beautiful Plant City.
We're always here, Plant City. And, there's a lot of plants out here, all right, but I don't know. It ain't strawberry season no more. It's like blueberry season for a minute. And nobody really knows what season it is after that. So we're just kind of...
Strawberries, blueberries. Yeah, pumpkin season out here.
I don't know. They got some things. They're like little gourds or something they grow out here.
I know down in Sarasota there's that big Hunsader's pumpkin farm. I don't know if there's anything like that.
Well, I don't think there's any pumpkins. I saw a watermelon factory the other day, but I don't think they get them from here. I think they just bring them off a truck and then put them in the grocery store or something. I'm not sure.
And say they're locally grown.
Well, sure, everything's locally grown in Plant City. But I don't even think this is Plant City anyway, because...
It's Taco Tuesday in Plant City.
Yeah.
Every night's taco.
Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. I got in a lot of trouble for doing that once. But anyway, saying, well, I guess it was an inappropriate picture for social media.
Uh-huh. Not going to go there. So, Craven, how was your week?
Oh, it was great, man. Had a great time doing absolutely nothing.
Nice.
Except taking care of the property.
You know, Sunday afternoon was like, without seeing you on stage performing, it just wasn't the same.
Where were you?
Sunday afternoon, where were we?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, that's right. We were celebrating Mother's Day.
We were shopping, actually.
Yeah, well, I always say it's, well, yeah, where were you? I was like, shoplifting? And they're like, So you didn't go anywhere?
Clearwater Beach?
We went down to Clearwater Beach.
Lucky you.
We went to a restaurant called the Rumba.
First, before we went to
the Rumba, what's it, Bar and Grill or Rumba something?
Yeah, that's
down on Gulf to Bay. Had a very nice meal with Lynn and her daughter and son and grandson.
Nice.
Yeah, and then we went down to the beach and hung out for a while. Saw her other two grandsons working down there at the Barefoot Beach Pavilion. And then from there, we ended up coming back onto the mainland and went to Christino's for dinner. Had a great day.
Brick oven pizza?
Wish I could have been there.
Brick oven pizza. You would have liked the pizza. It was really good. Excellent pizza.
I think we're getting some carry out tonight or something here. I'm not sure. But it's okay. I mean, what? Pizza's pizza, right?
Pizza's pizza. Well.
Or not hungry. I'm getting hungry. How ways are we getting pizza? We're getting Pizza Hut, I think. I'm not sure.
Who delivers out here?
Nobody.
Nobody.
We deliver out here. We delivered today.
Yes.
Where do you work?
Lynn, what are you delivering tonight?
We delivered some apple pie moonshine.
Oh, my God.
You know, last week we were talking about it. Well, Lynn did the deed.
Apple pie moonshine.
Lynn brought her pie.
Lynn, why don't you grab that?
No, not for now. I mean, wait. Really? Okay, go ahead, grab it. I'm going to snip it first before I try to drink it.
Don't we all?
We need.
Oh, here she goes now.
We need some little shot glasses.
That's got like a weird connotation.
Well,
I don't.
Mason jar. That's what you do with moonshine.
Let's see.
There's a label on there. Eddie did for you, or for me, to give to you.
Yeah, it says it right there. Lynn's apple pie moonshine.
Right there.
If I get into this, I'm probably just going to have to. Are you leaving this here, or are you taking it?
Oh, I'm leaving that here.
Really?
The only way I want the jar back is if you want it refilled one day.
Listen, I don't drink any kind of alcoholic beverages except Budweiser.
Well, that's apple pie, so you're
Budweiser. Yeah. Well, I want to leave it sit over here before I. In a minute, I'm going to taste it and see.
You should.
But it's going to be a very small sip because if I get a whole gulp of it, it's probably going to end up in some sort of a disaster.
Sip it slowly.
One sip, and then we'll put it back on ice.
And then we'll put it back on ice, yes.
Until he gets it in his fridge.
Yeah, so as long as it smells like and tastes like apple pie, then Lynn's pie is going to be just fine.
Yep.
It's made with love, right, Lynn?
Yes.
That's what it says, made with love. And it says good night. No, it says Lynn night. Okay.
Same thing.
It says batch number 100 92, May 2017. So, let me ask you a question, Lynn. What's it like to be a moonshiner?
It's different. I look over my shoulder all the time and, wait for the knock at the door. And
Yeah, because like the revenuers and the shiners and all, all those people that when I was in the mountains and was making deliveries. Now I'm in Florida. I deliver a magazine. That's not.
It's a little different.
Yeah. But when I was in the mountains and I had to run up and down the road in a hot rod, delivering jugs of shine. Yeah, it's kind of a dangerous business, so that's why I ask you, what's it like?
Well, it is if you're selling it, but if you're giving it away to people of age, it's probably okay.
Gifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice little present.
It's a happy.
Oh, I agree with you. I think it's great. Gifts are a great thing, and yeah, and whatever. We're going to taste some of Lynn's
moonshine.
Apple pie.
Apple pie moonshine here in a minute, but okay, so you guys, you had something to talk about because you're talking about going to Clearwater Beach, and I like it over there. Mm-hmm. I think I was over there, and
it was real
a little while ago.
We had a fun day, right, Lynn?
We had lots of fun that day.
Yeah. Especially the shopping part.
The shopping part was great fun. We went into Wings. You can always find something in Wings. Oh, we saw that guy in the pavilion place.
Oh yeah, with that
with an arm bracelet.
Odd arm bracelet. Yes.
Yeah, it was on his upper arm, and it had a little dangly thing on it. And he said it was from India, and it was astrological. And he asked me if I believed in astrology.
Hey. And your answer was?
Of course.
Oh, okay, okay. I think everybody believes in astrology.
He was from India, right?
He was from India. Yep. And you can't get the bracelets here. I thought, little does he know, you can get anything in the United States, but
yeah, you can.
It was a very different bracelet. I've never seen anything
arm
like
bracelet. Mm-hmm. Upper arm bracelet.
Upper arm, yeah.
So what do they wear those for in India? I don't get it because, I mean, it's like, really, what are you going to do with something around your arm like that? I don't.
It was different. And, if people want to spend their money on jewelry, they'll keep finding things to buy.
Well, I didn't even notice it, but Lynn noticed it, and she went over and asked the guy. And,
running across the pavilion to get a picture.
Excuse me, sir. Can I see your arm?
Yeah, and like,
it was different.
Really, what is that thing on your arm? And it's like, you thought it was a spider, but it's not really. It's like a bracelet with a.
Like it was a bug. He turned around to look and see what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, right.
That thing.
And
That's my arm.
I guess if yeah, I guess if you wear stuff like that every day, it's like it becomes. What are you talking about? I'm not so sure, but I'm thinking that's what it is.
Yep, absolutely. It was fun.
Yeah, it's hot in here. I agree.
Lynn had a great Mother's Day.
I did. It was wonderful. Lots of gifts.
I'm using everywhere Eddie. So tell us, Eddie, whenever you're out anywhere, people can just get one of these, right?
Yeah, matter of fact, Saturday we were over at the Grilled Cheese Festival in Newport Richey, and we actually handed out a few fans.
Newport Richey Harley Davidson.
Newport Richey Harley Davidson.
I thought maybe you would want to hand out. You handed out some fans. But you didn't make grilled cheese for the festival?
We actually made grilled cheese after we got home from the festival.
Because the rain started while we were there.
It started raining and it got a little nasty, but everyone still had a good time.
Yeah.
The bands didn't play long.
No.
And Gallagher, I don't think Gallagher ever got on the stage to smash a watermelon.
Why, did it rain really hard?
Yeah.
It came down really hard for a while.
At one point, it really came down while we were inside the dealership.
So when you go to the Grilled Cheese Festival and the sandwiches get watered down, then what does that make it, right?
Soggy sandwiches.
The vendors really tried to keep everything operational. It was tough. It rained too hard. At first it was a drizzle and everybody sort of went undercover, and then the rain stopped and everybody came back out, and then the skies opened up.
Wow.
And,
Unfortunately, we were inside the dealership shopping when it opened up. Lynn goes, "Did you hear that? What is that?" "Oh, it's the rain hitting the roof."
yeah, it sounded like a train.
Well, okay, so you were inside when it rained, but and then that means that okay, so all the sandwiches got ruined. You know, when you're a little kid and you carry like the little lunchbox and all, and your juice spills on your sandwich and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
But these were all undercover. All the vendors really were
Pretty much,
undercover.
yeah. Yeah, it was a nice event until the rain came.
Yeah. Lobster mac and cheese was being sold, and they said some great salmon.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Wow.
We have to try that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never heard of it, but I guess it's.
Lobster mac and cheese, almost all the restaurants are serving it now, one form or another, aren't they? A little bitty cup, or it's a side dish. A lot of restaurants have them now.
I never heard about that.
Lobster mac and cheese. The regular mac and cheese with lobster thrown in. Tasty.
I guess you could just make mac and cheese and throw anything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had some the other night. I had chicken in it. It was really good.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I don't know. I think, yeah, you could put pretty much anything in mac and cheese, right?
Yep.
Or eat something on the side.
A little pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
That's a good thing.
Sausage. A little sausage.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Hey, Craven, why don't you give out the phone number so people can call in?
Oh, I didn't want anybody calling.
Oh, well, in that case.
813-856-6444, I think it is. Where did I put my number? Oh, there it is. 756. What did I say? Hey, yeah. 756-6444. I have to have it sitting here because I forget it.
Yeah, I don't have it on speed dial, so I have to look at the magazine to...
Yeah, well, you can certainly call in, or don't make me have to call you, if you know what I'm saying. If I have to come after you, wait a minute, thing works, right? Okay, it still works.
It works.
813-756-6444. And, well, it is what it is. That's the studio line, and if you want to get on the air with us, I thought you had some celebrity calling in tonight, Eddie. I didn't know.
Who was that was going to call in?
Let's see, last week it was Ron, and then he didn't do it.
Yeah, Ron. Oh, Ron, where are you? Ron's still in L.A. I think he'll be coming back soon.
You never know.
Although, he's out there, he may like it so much, he may move the whole operation to L.A.
That'd be nice, I guess. I don't know. But he said he just opened up in Georgia and Tennessee and Carolinas and stuff like that, too. So I never know. I mean, he's constantly swimming like a shark and biting stuff.
All right, Ronnie, if you're listening, call in. We'll talk to you. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we haven't talked to you in like a month or something.
Yeah, now that he's, a big Hollywood mogul.
Yeah, what's up with that? I mean, Hollywood. Really?
Well,
I've been to Hollywood, though. I really have. Lots of times. Yeah, Hollywood, Florida. Yeah, and yeah, and it's great down there.
Is it like Plant City?
No, it's not. It's a little bit bigger than Plant City.
More like Miami?
Because it's right next to Miami, of course it is.
Close to Miami, yeah. You got a nice beach, sand, surf, sun.
Yeah, and I mean, nice beaches are a good thing.
Girls in thongs.
Yeah.
Like the one we saw in
Just
Clearwater.
like in Clearwater Beach.
What, you saw girls in thongs at Clearwater? I never have.
Raven?
Yep.
I never have.
Actually, we saw one in a parking lot that wasn't even near the beach.
Oh, she was near. She was near the...
Near enough to walk, or was she just at like Walmart, sporting a thong? I mean, they do that.
Into her car.
Oh yeah, then they go to pay for their stuff. I'm like, where's your credit card? Well, it's in the card reader.
We saw that surf place.
Yeah.
On Clearwater Beach, where you can go inside and they have a wave machine and you can surf. We didn't go in.
Indoor surfing.
Why would you want to go indoors to surf? I mean, there's a beach right there.
There's no big waves, though. There's not big waves.
Well, no, because it's like in Clearwater, I think it's like the Gulf. It's not like the Bay. The Bay's bad enough, but the Gulf is like you don't get a lot of waves.
Nope.
It's not like the Atlantic,
Unless it's stormy, then you get
Pacific. Well, yeah, we get storms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't want to be out there when it's storming, that's for sure.
Well, it depends on what boat you're in, I guess.
True. And
you don't want to sink.
Or whatever sinks it.
And if you're just on the beach and, you know, it's all sandy, then we used to say something stupid about back when we all drank that because it was cheap, that Schlitz.
I think you need to taste that while it's still chilled.
It's still chilled.
It has to be.
Why you every time you come in here, Eddie, you try to be a bad influence on me, and I'm like, come on, really, Eddie? You know, I mean, it was last week.
Bad influence.
We did a show, and you're a bad influence on me, and I'm like, really?
Don't say that.
Why are you always a bad influence on me, Eddie?
Not me.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a bad influence.
No.
For some reason, I don't. Do you believe him?
He tries.
Because
he tries not to be a bad influence.
I think he's a bad influence on everyone.
Thank you.
Especially Craven. Because every time that we do a show and he's in here, it's always something like, you know, you start something about thongs or beaches or sauna beaches or
moonshine.
Or moonshine.
Just talking about my experience this weekend on Clearwater Beach.
This thing doesn't have a sanitary seal on it, so it's going to be very...
Because it was made yesterday morning. We're good.
How's it smell?
No, before I taste it, I always smell it. You know that. And it does have a... It kind of does smell like an apple pie with a sidekick kind of a thing, and that sidekick thing might be the tinge of alcohol.
Might be.
Alcohol? No.
Little. Not rubbing alcohol.
No alcohol in that.
So here you go, people. It's Lynn's apple pie. I'm just going to take a tiny sip because I am not a guy that drinks that kind of thing. All right, here we go.
Well.
Oh, my God.
Good, huh?
You're going to apple good pie here. That's what Eddie said. Eddie, you're a bad influence on me.
I couldn't even get those words out fast enough. That's what Eddie said.
Put a little vanilla ice cream on it.
No, we put
Apple
that
pie
on the ice cream.
Put that on the ice cream.
Oh, my God, it does. It tastes just like apple pie. With a little kick.
Yep, apple pie with a kick.
And what a product. So you can buy this at Circle K, right? Or no? No, this is like a homemade thing that you, I'm going to put it up here so it stays on the camera for a while.
It's orders, correct?
No, we're not taking orders.
We're not taking orders?
No, unless Craven wants another one, we'll give him a refill.
Well,
someday.
If I drank all that in one sitting, that'd be the last you'd see of me, I'm pretty sure.
No.
And I don't think I could drink all that in one sitting, so, but I mean, if I just don't drink, because I don't drink liquor, and you kind of told me the process of how it's made, and it does taste a little bit like moonshine, but it tastes an awful lot like apple pie.
Tastes more like apple pie than moonshine.
Yeah, and you know what?
It's more like moonshine.
Yeah, right? And what I found is that it doesn't have a bad aftertaste.
No.
So that means that Lynn's got it going on, right, Eddie?
Oh, yeah.
Lynn's agreeing.
First one I ever made had Everclear in it. And that was
pretty
scary.
strong.
Yeah. That was.
Because Everclear is very scary. And I hope I don't get down to that's what I'm drinking. And, you know, if I can still get, you know, a $7 8-pack of Bud Light, I guess I'm all right.
That's good.
But they got all kinds of gimmicks to keep you buying beer.
Oh, yeah.
But these beers are cheaper than like the 12-ounce beers sometimes. And then they had this gimmick to where you could get 15, 16-ounce beers. Well, there's only one place, I'm not going to mention the people's names, that you can buy them. That's cheaper than $1 a beer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a deal.
It is. And
you can't pass something up like that.
So where I go to the corner down here and get beer, it's like this. If you get the 1 pack for $15.99, it's still $1. Well, or whatever it is, $14.99. It's still $1 beer, right? But if you get 2 8-packs, then it's $16, and you get one more beer. So I figured all this out. See, I'm a real major mathematician, Eddie, Wynn. I figure things out like...
My calculator around here.
Yeah, right? So if you put your calculator on, you'll see, hey, you just paid another $1, dummy, because you get one more beer. So if they're getting $1 a beer for it, you can't hardly go to a bar and get a beer for $1.
No, that's true.
Unless it's a draft, and then it's like, I don't like draft.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, no. Draft beer.
It gives me a headache for some reason, and I think it's because of, and I owned a bar, and the thing is I drink the draft and try it, but the thing is that stuff is, I think it's the CO2
Probably.
that causes you to get a headache.
It is. It has to be.
Because a can or a bottle, bottles and cans, and you just clap your hands and just clap your hands. I should play that song, but that's maybe I should wait. But the thing is that I don't know, man. If I'm going to get a can, it's all good. If I'm going to get a bottle, it's all full. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm going to keep it rolling, What happened to your mic? You hit your head on it.
My hat, my brim hit the mic. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think you beat the last one up so bad it quit, and now I got you one that works, and now you're trying to get that one beat up.
Sorry.
Which is, don't say you're sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for.
Well, it was an accident. Accidents do happen. My brim just got too low and hit the mic.
I don't think so. I think you're all good, man. Your air conditioner working yet?
Yeah, right there.
I mean, I can hear it running, but it's like, okay.
My air conditioner's working.
I don't know.
Thanks to Fran Hosh.
It was like 89 degrees out here today at the studio, so. Anyway, you want to call in? It's okay. 813-756-6444. Otherwise, I'm going to play music you don't like.
Ooh.
Or something.
Better call in, people.
I never know what I might do. But with you guys in here, we have plenty to talk about.
We do.
Yeah, we have a few things. I still miss seeing you on stage. I mean,
all right.
Get back out there.
Well,
Tommy Rocks. Tommy Rocks didn't call in. We need to get Tommy on the line.
Yeah, you know what? I gave him the studio line last week. He never called. And I never know about Tommy, whether he's going to call or not call. And some of the other people that I told to call, I never know. So that's okay. I mean, eventually we'll have more calls than we can take, and then and it'll be.
What to do?
We could talk about upcoming events. What's coming up this weekend?
This weekend.
Yeah.
What are we doing this weekend?
Where are you going this weekend, man? Let us know, Eddie. Tell us where you're going.
Where's your book? Where's your book?
Right here.
Is it open?
Uh-oh.
It's open.
Events.
He's behind bars again.
Oh, I am?
Oh. Man, something weird happened to that because...
what happened?
I'm not sure. Because she's got...
Oh, I like that.
She's got bars.
Oh, she's behind bars again.
Yeah, well, that's because she's a shiner. I didn't say Shriner, I said shiner. She's making moonshine, by the way, and...
That's what it is.
Lynn's apple pie. And it does. It tastes like apple pie, and not a bad aftertaste, and it really is kind of interesting. I don't know exactly what's in it. We don't want you to give away your secrets. But, man, that's some good stuff.
We're trying to figure out the next one.
Right. But if I was a liquor drinker, I'd be drinking the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't.
It is tasty.
Because it makes me like a wild Indian or something.
I think a peach one would be tasty, and maybe a blueberry one.
Well, you're right. And blueberries are good, and they're good for you, and there's a bunch of them growing right now. I think they quit picking them about June. Because you can get blueberries.
So
and when you get blueberries, I mean, we got fields full of them, but if you get caught out there, I guess they got like a shotgun or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they do it, but you know, you can get punished for getting into the blueberry fields and stealing them. Same as with the strawberries.
I mean, it's not,
So I wonder.
not a pick your own.
Well, for a fee.
Oh yeah, there is. There's 2 or 3 out here, 2 or 3 U-pick places.
Where they don't shoot.
Right. You pay them a couple of bucks, you can go in there and get a basket full of stuff, right?
A bucket.
That'd be fun.
And you pick it yourself. I think there's one up here on Route 60 where you can do that with strawberries, but the strawberries are all gone by now because they'd be all burned up. Yeah, it's not strawberry now.
Long gone.
It's got to be cold. Yeah.
Somebody's yelling
Uh-oh.
outside.
I'm in here. Come on in. We got all kinds of special guests.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hello.
We're going to put you on the air with us, man.
Man, this guy's a godsend. Thank you so much, really, man. Things started right up.
You got to be kidding me.
No, started right up.
Did you drive it out yet?
I got to change fuel pump. I'm going to bring a fuel pump back with me tomorrow. I started.
Do like we used to do at the tree farm, man. We used to just, what we do is go down and get a electric diesel fuel pump, put it in the fuel line, hook it up to 12 volts, and work perfectly.
I was thinking it was carburetor. I was not expecting the F5. So that's got to be like an 89. What year is that, you know?
I don't. But anyway, yeah, so it's got EFI, so you got a fuel pump, and, you know, you have to have an electric fuel pump to make that run, so.
Yeah, so we're going to cut the floor out, and we're going to put a fuel pump in it tomorrow. It's going to start right up and drive out of here.
Okie dokie.
Yes.
I'm so glad.
Hey, I appreciate it so much.
We would have got you a microphone, but since you stopped in to tell us what's going on, I thought I heard something firing up.
Sure did. Fired right up. I threw some starter in, fluid in, and bam, started right up.
Yeah, I was going to loan you a can of that starting fluid, but.
I had to take the battery out of my truck. I will see you tomorrow.
Better put it back in. Thank you,
buddy.
you, sir. What's your name again, sir?
Paul.
Paul, that's right.
Thank you so much. Hey, shout out to Blackwater Jack.
Yeah. Do you play for them?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm surprised you haven't wrote for us.
I haven't. Blackwater Jack, really?
That's.
You better go over here and sit down.
I know. Come on. I gotta go, man. I gotta go a long way. I'm from Spring Hill, man.
Hey, listen. All right, if you need a bass player, hook me up. That's what I do.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah,
he is awesome.
Another project that I'm doing bad for good.
They was just bragging about how I was playing with Tommy Rock, so.
Yeah, I know Tommy. I played with Tommy too. Yeah.
Wow, so we.
You look familiar. That's right. I've seen you at Tommy Rock's with his wife, his girlfriend.
Yes.
I've seen pictures of you.
That's good people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen you because you were always at down St. Pete doing pictures and stuff, weren't you?
I used to, yeah.
I mean, we're going back probably 4 years ago.
You know Eddie.
Which one's Eddie?
Eddie's everywhere. This is everywhere, Eddie.
Oh, the drummer. Yeah, you're the drummer.
Some days.
No, he's not. Oh, he killed his mic again. Eddie likes to kill his microphone.
You look like Tommy Rock's old drummer.
No, I used to play the drums years ago.
Hey,
awesome. So Blackwater Jack, huh?
Yes.
Well, I think you guys played at my bar when I owned it.
We played everything, all for the Warlocks. All their stuff, but it was all Crystal River and St. Petersburg. Never over in Lakeland.
Well,
never made that far.
So you're going to try to drive that thing all the way?
Everything, the fluids, the train fluid, everything's like brand. It's nothing, not even touched.
Well, they parked it 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
They drove it in, and then it was running fine. Started right up.
I heard it.
No problem. I popped the column, steers, everything. It's going to go right back into reverse, baby.
Paul, thanks for stopping in, man. I'm glad you come and got that thing, man.
Have a good night, man.
Thank you. You
so
too.
much, sir. Absolutely.
All right, you have a good
I'll see you tomorrow.
Incredible. All right, thank you.
Take care. You never know who's going to pop in here.
Blackwater Jack, really? And I'm like,
there.
Come on. And he was talking to me, man, you got guitars and stuff. I'm like, yeah, got a few. And then, like, and then he said he played with Tommy Rock. That's who I was playing with over there that time. You said, why ain't I?
Tommy Rocks. Right in the house with Craven on the bass.
And we had, so that means we had somebody from another band that didn't even know that we were going to have another band to promote anybody, and then he could have got over there and I could have stuck the camera on him or something. But But actually, he just came down here to get an old RV. So I guess he got it.
Well, as long as he got it started.
That's interesting.
It's to you, right?
I didn't help him. I was in here on the radio with you.
No. And who helped him?
Yeah, his toolbox. And if you have a toolbox, you're always helped. And starting Pluto make anything run, even the lawnmower. Of course, that don't mean it's going to run the next time I try to get after it. But I've had that issue with it. How's your fan working, Eddie?
Fan's working great. Thanks.
That's the only fan Eddie's got.
Fantastic
Fran Law Group.
Yeah. The Fran Hash Law Group. Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't think about that. I guess I have to run the commercials again so you can hear about Fran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, your camera's not on here.
1866 Law Fran, right there. And on the flip side,
you do the same thing I do, as you put everything backwards. It's hard to look in the camera.
On the flip side of the fan, like that green?
Yeah, I use those when you're not in here. I just hold this over here in front of your camera like this. And, so Eddie, what are you doing today? Well, I'm being a butthole, and I'm on the back of the fan, and I'm not really here. Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I'm glad it's getting good use.
Well, you left one, and tonight you just about have to have it because seriously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
All these guys that were just, like Paul was here from Blackwater Jack. I know they played in my bar, but the thing is that
they played down.
You got to be a pretty good mechanic to get something that ain't started in 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, 10 years.
At your bar.
Blackwater Jack, yeah, I think so. Once or twice they come up there. Which, that's cool though.
I missed that bar. That was a nice little bar.
It was fun. We had a radio station in it. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's here.
Yeah, right here. Just transformed. From the bar to here. From Bush Boulevard to Plant City.
Yeah, and we didn't have... we didn't have moonshine in the bar, but we do in the Plant City radio station.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we did. Whatever kind of contraband that Eddie can look at him. He's like, oh, we got me some apple pie. I don't think it's going to last too long because I'm going to probably take another sip of it. Not tonight. Maybe for breakfast. And I guess people that put sugar in their coffee might want to pour that in it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I make coffee, man. I got to have my coffee.
Does Dunkin' Donuts deliver? Maybe we can get some coffee out here.
Coffee, donuts, and Lynn's pie.
I don't think they deliver.
No, huh?
Oh, no, Drunken Donuts does not deliver. No, they don't. Other people probably do, but they don't.
Grown-ups deliver.
Drunken grown-ups, yeah. We saw that.
Drunken grown-ups.
One of ours has that T-shirt.
That's not.
See that T-shirt? It's great.
It's cute.
It looks just like the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, but it says Drunken what?
Drunken grown-ups.
Oh, grown-ups. Mm-hmm. It's not the other one that had the F word in it that said with the go nuts. Right. No. Okay. All right.
No F-bombs on that shirt.
And none of them on the radio either. So I know it's just internet, but we can get away with whatever but anyway.
Every once in a while you do get a caller that drops one,
Yeah, I know, but we haven't had any callers, so 813-756-6444. Go ahead and drop your F-bombs, biatches.
We're here to talk to you, find out about your events, what's going on out there in the motorcycle community here in the Tampa Bay area. Call in, let us know.
And like I said a minute ago, don't make me call you. Can you see me? Because I'll come after you. I'll call you. Anyway, I'd rather just talk to you guys anyway. No, seriously, we still got it. 756-6444, 813-756-6444. That's the studio line. Call in, tune in, have a good time with us. Yeah.
Or you can call me on my cell or call Lynn on her cell. And
yeah, you can do that too. I forgot about that. You guys have got everybody's number, and I can put them right over here into the microphone.
We could hook you right up.
And then you'll end up, well, it doesn't really sound that bad. I've done it a bunch of times. Put it on speakerphone, and stick it over there.
It works.
And you can have like a 4-way call. The more cell phones you put up, the more phones that goes to the studio line. And it's funny how everybody can hear each other. And well, I got Metro, so that means I can't hear anyone. Yeah, so it's kind of, yeah.
T-Mobile, and I'm probably second on that list.
I know, right? Because it's sort of funny that nothing and nobody and everything is kind of like, nah.
T-Mobile. Lynn's had some good luck with T-Mobile. Not.
All right, I know you got a bunch of stuff circled. Here we go. It's Eddie with the events update. All right, give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Hey, this coming Thursday night, May 18th, Brandon Harley-Davidson is having their bike night. It's the third Thursday of every month. They're going to have live music, great food, beer, and the Harley girls are going to be there.
Nice.
Craven, the Harley girls.
Nice.
They're going to have a bike show and a lot more. And while you're there, if you're really hungry and you don't want to, deal with the food vendors, just run inside to Scooter's Saloon. Awesome place, right there, right behind Brandon Harley-Davidson, Scooter Saloon. We were out there, that day we were out there for the event. Lynn and I went inside. We sat down, had a very nice little meal, quick little lunch. Great service. And we got to meet Scooter himself. What an awesome guy.
Yeah,
really nice guy.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the name of some guy.
Yeah. So we told them we would be back. So maybe Thursday night, if we're not doing anything, we can buzz down to the Brandon Harley-Davidson bike night this Thursday night. Run into Scooter Saloon. And if you're not doing anything, Craven, come on out. I know maybe Jackal can fix you up.
Oh, yeah, like you did for Plant City. Thanks, Jackal. Yeah.
He did real good there, right?
Yeah. He had me all set up with a hot date. And I said, no, you have to come and get me and take me there. Tell her to come and get me and take me there.
Nice.
All right, what else you got there, Eddie?
Well, coming up on Saturday, over in Lakeland, which isn't too far from where we are right now, just a few miles down I-4, they're having the Mojo's Bico de Mayo. Like that? Bico de Mayo?
Yeah, I seen that. One time they put a lot of mayonnaise all over everybody's bikes, and then they got in a big fight.
Yeah, it's going to be out there, and should be interesting. They're going to have a lot of food specials, bikini contests. Ready for that, Craven?
Yeah.
Bikini contest, custom bike show, and a lot more. And you can find out more if you go to getmojode.com. So if you have the internet on your smartphone,
oh God,
check it out, getmojode.com. And also on Saturday, over in Newport Richey, the Suncoast Brotherhood is having their Broke Bums, whatever the Broke Bums is, but it starts at 8 o'clock at the VFW Post 6180. You bring an non-perishable food item or a gift card to a grocery store or a gift card for a gas to get a free hand. It's a poker run. Hey.
Okay.
The Broke Bums Poker Run.
I'm a broke bum.
So you can find out more about that calling the Suncoast Brotherhood at 727-359-6112. 727-359-6112. Got my area codes messed up.
And tell you more about it.
Yeah, it may be if Jay Bird is out there listening, because she's a member of the Suncoast Brotherhood, and she usually calls in and keeps us up to date. So, Jaybird, if you're out there, if you're listening, give us a call and fill us in on this poker run that's coming up on Saturday.
Well, it'd be good.
Yeah. Hey, and then Sunday, if you're not doing anything, nice little ride down to Palmetto.
Do they really have palms down there?
No, but they have a lot of meadows.
On the highway.
Yes.
They put them on the highway for the tourists.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Anyway, they're having the Single Malt Brothers Band is coming back to Peggy's Corral on Sunday.
We haven't been to Peggy's in a while.
Yeah.
We're overdue.
No, we haven't been down. We need to take a ride down to Peggy's. Maybe
Did
we'll
you
do
say
that.
Peggy's or pegging?
Peggy's?
Peggy's.
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 Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Peggy's Corral.
That's like our sponsor, Peg. Ow.
Oh,
Peg.
I forgot.
Yes, Peg-Al vodka.
Or is it Pig? Oh.
We're not going
Piggly
there.
Wigglies.
We have to do the commercial again just for the heck of it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, down at Peggy's Corral, they're going to have the Malt Brothers coming back. They're going to have a Daisy Duke contest. Now we're talking, Craven. Daisy Duke contest.
I like it.
Tattoo contest.
Here we go.
I was born to live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built we forever unite. That's the deal. I was born to
I'm leaving the mics on so everybody can hear it. Because, I mean, it's like... I'll take that shit, put it out here, and then the next thing you know...
I was born to live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. That's the deal. I was born to ride.
You know, and Eddie, all he wanted to hear was how to actually say Pig-Al.
Pig-Al.
Again.
And that's all right. We'll keep it going.
Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Board and Ride runs wild on you, brother?
to Ride is brought to you in part by Pig-L Vodka.
It's Pig-L, see?
Pig-L.
Pig-L.
Like
It's not Pig Alley, Eddie.
Pig-L.
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 If you have a pig on the L and a pig on the right, then you have stereo pigs. Never mind.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles, like riding my bike, breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest, maddest, most popular magazine for the biker lifestyle. Hard-hitting, action-packed, up-to-date, real content, exclusive stories and interviews that always leave you wanting more. Local and national coverage that you can always count on. Born to Ride magazine can now be delivered directly to your door. $39.95 for 12 issues. Order now. Order now. 888-795-5779 or check out borntoride.com. Born to Ride.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Pig-L Vodka.
Are you listening, Eddie?
Unforgettable.
Pig-L.
Like a French kiss.
Pig-L.
Pig-L.
You say Pig-L-E, I say Pig-L-E.
Pig-L. It's Pig-L.
I know I'm going to get in trouble, right? Mm-hmm. Because I've been saying Pig Alley instead of Pig-L.
Well, as long as we're saying it and we're talking about them, they should be very happy.
Well, it's nice.
I used to think that. But then the more I talked about people, the more people got kind of like angry and stuff. and I guess that's okay. I mean, you know, hey, if you want to bring out your anger, well, bring it here. 813-756-6444. That's the studio line number. And if you don't call in, don't make me drink any more of that apple pie moonshine. That stuff's pretty good, actually.
Put it away.
I'm glad you put it away because I really don't. Yeah, I don't really drink that sort of thing. I love it. It tastes great, but I know what happens. You got to turn into a wild Indian, and then when you turn into a wild Indian, it's kind of weird.
I think we need to break it back out.
Well, for you, yeah. I think you should be drinking some of it because for some reason I don't think you drink enough. I mean, that Mountain Dew is really good. When I'm on the road driving around, that's what I drink.
Mountain Dew?
A big glass like that. Mountain Dew. Fountain Mountain, I call it. And
right there.
Yeah, it's good for you, especially when you dump about a half a jar of that moonshine in it.
That might be nice in there.
You know?
Apple.
It probably would taste pretty good, wouldn't it, Eddie?
I bet you it would.
And you're not driving anyway, so.
No.
Not right now. Not till we go home.
You let him drive?
Yes.
Don't you ever feel like that's dangerous?
No, not with his truck.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Yeah.
Are you going to talk about the wonderful Tervis tumbler I got for you? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's a great tumbler. So people can't see it.
So you went Christmas shoplifting early, and you nabbed a Harley Davidson tumbler.
No, that was before Christmas. That was quite some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been last Christmas.
Wow. That didn't work out too good. I was trying to get your camera to come back, and you're still in jail.
Ah.
Well, no, they're actually horizontal.
Where's my camera?
We had. I turned yours off, dude.
Oh, thank you. People don't want to look at me anyway.
Here, now you're on permanently, the whole show.
You are. The whole show.
Yeah, we all took off our hats because it got so hot in here and such. But I had on my Find It Now hat. Which I mean, we should talk about them some too, because it's kind of a cool thing. They get this GPS thing they hook up to your bike, and then when somebody steals it,
Show us the hat.
you don't want to see it, right?
One of our sponsors.
They're one of our sponsors.
Nice.
Find It Now.
Find it now.
And I wear this all the time. Matter of fact, I was wearing this on stage. You kept saying, "Oh, well, I seen you on stage," and you were playing, and man, I really miss not seeing you on stage. And I'm like, I had this hat on.
Is that the hat you were wearing that day? Damn.
I think so. I'm not positive, but who knows?
Find it.
It looked like it.
That's some really. It's a good piece of equipment. That Find It Now. Technology is amazing.
Yeah, it is. And
I mean, if you lose your bike.
There's some technology. There's some technology.
Now that's
good.
Technology. Yeah.
It's some high-tech sort of stuff we're looking at in Born to Ride magazine. If you guys ain't, and I know you can get a subscription to the thing for like $39.95 and have it mailed right to your cell, to your home.
Yep.
Here we go.
This month's issue.
How did I lock yours?
Go.
There it is.
It's the latest issue, the latest and greatest right there.
Yeah, we have the upgraded cover this month. Courtesy of, who is it, Seminole?
Seminole.
Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson.
One of our biggest sponsors and associates, comrades, and...
They've got something coming up.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. They got like 4 pages. That's that Hogfest thing. And if I...
It's the Mojo's Bico de Mayo.
Yeah.
The Hogfest, I think that's over. I think that was this past weekend.
Oh, it might have been. I don't know.
I missed it.
I'm not allowed to go there.
You're not allowed to go there. Why is that?
Well, I just deliver the magazines there. I'm not allowed to go there and hang out.
Oh.
I mean, if I go out there and hang out, drink up all their beer, and say, hey, y'all want some more magazines? Then they throw me off.
Eat all the popcorn. Do they do popcorn there?
I think they had popcorn, they had barbecue, and they had some, I don't know, they had a lot of stuff going on. What day was that thing?
The Hogfest.
Yeah, Hogfest. Does it say? Yeah, it says. Is that over already?
I don't know. It's coming up.
Why are you saying that? You know what? I let you do the events update, and now look at you. You are messing up everything, Eddie. Get it right. I thought it was in June sometime.
Yeah, it's June 17th. Hogfest 17 on June 17th. That should be easy to remember.
But they were excited to hear that it's gone by.
17 on 17th.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, Eddie. I mean, you're supposed to know when all the events are, and you're reading them off in the magazine, and then I think that's already over. And I'm like, well, I didn't go there. It's June 17th over at Seminole.
Yeah, Seminole Harley Davidson.
Well, if you're driving the truck out there, I'll go with you. But you're not. You're taking the bike. You're taking the bike and some moonshine, right?
Take the bike and some moonshine,
yeah. Apple Pie Moonshine in the house tonight on Born to Ride Radio. I hope you guys are having a good time listening in and all that. Give us a call, 813-756-6444. That studio line is open for you to become part of the program, whether you like us or don't like us. You sure it's Tuesday? For some reason, it feels like a Monday already.
No, Is it Tuesday? Let me check my smartphone. Is it Tuesday?
Why do they call those smartphones when really it's not too smart to do all your business on them?
I know. Yes, it is. It's Tuesday.
You sure?
Yeah.
I was wondering what day it was because, you know, you're like, I'm going to bring you some moonshine. All right, so it's got to be Tuesday because you brought moonshine.
Exactly.
When's apple pie moonshine? And for a while, I was concerned. You know, I was only concerned for a moment. When I said a while, maybe a moment. 2 seconds, I'm like, must be the wrong day because usually the phones are burned up by now. But that's probably because Ron's in Lutz area. I mean, L.A. No, actually, I think he's in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Have you got a picture of him out there? We got a lot of pictures of Krista out there.
Yeah, Krista and Ron.
Krista's been...
posted a picture today of the whole crew, the cast and crew from the movie. They're having a big party.
Yeah, and he told me that he was filming that thing out here in Florida and not in Lutz area.
They're getting ready to film in Florida now. That was what I read the other day.
Really?
They'll be doing some...
How come it is I've worked for this guy 20-something years and I don't know anything unless I talk to Debbie or Lynn? I guess it's okay. I'm not saying anything bad about the organization because I work for them and I run their radio show and I do all this stuff, but obviously Ron can't be in two places. I mean, if he's in L.A.
Yes, he can. Eddie can.
Eddie's always here. I'm always here. Lynn's always here. And look at that. We can actually see you now. You can talk into the microphone. Oh,
you're not behind.
That thing's getting limp. You got to pull it back up so we can hear your voice. There.
No. Is that better?
Yeah.
Much better.
I could sit up straighter.
But she doesn't usually have that problem, right? Look. We got her. We got her, Eddie. We got her.
There you go.
I still have a line. I have that line. I'm in jail. See it? It's like...
What is wrong with that? You know, I fixed that camera. I don't understand what the deal is with that.
It fades and then it comes back. I like it.
I'm going to replace it. I should have replaced it because I had to replace his mic because he tore up the last one.
I could be taller and I could go above the line. Or I could go lower and be below the line.
A minute ago, it didn't have anything but lines. But anyway, that's okay. I mean, technology is kind of one of those things. Now, what are you doing over there with your phone, Eddie?
Oh, just letting people know that we're on the air.
Oh, I see.
And to call in.
Like they didn't know? Oh, okay. Well, the studio line's right on that ad that you run.
Yep.
And you saved me 5 minutes so I didn't have to run my own version of it. Because yeah, that's nice. I said, thanks, Eddie.
Anything I can do to help. I'm here to help, Graven. If I can save you 5 minutes, hey.
Yeah, in my world, 5 minutes of goofing off is like a whole vacation, and that's where I'm at. So, you know, it's really all good. Nice. Okay, be careful. Whoops.
Pizza delivery.
Yeah. It's hard to get that out here. They have a surcharge to go outside of civilization, and it's okay. I understand. It's easier. We just go pick it up. Yeah. Nice. So on the chair behind Lynn, there looks like a cake sitting back there. It's actually a cooler. In that cooler, it's got moonshine. And what we're going to do is make Eddie drink it now.
Is it calling you? It's calling to you, isn't it?
No, it is not. No, I better not drink anymore because I'm already goopy because I took 2 sips. And if I sat there and drank the whole jar, it'd be over. So, yeah, we don't want it over. We just want it to roll on and on and on.
Well, we'll wait till about 5 to 11, then you can just...
Yeah, you know, it might be quarter till because every time that I run it until 11, the show, it can never upload it. I've never figured that one out, so... And let me look at this thing. If I remember, I'm not grabbing your junk. Yeah, let's see how many we have. I think, if I remember correctly, we're on like our 20th show. Let's see. I was right. Show 19 was last week. That's when you got me in trouble like you're doing tonight. All right, I was just checking with that.
Get you into trouble, Craven?
Every time you're on a show, Eddie, you get me up. Yeah, you take me down a dirt road. And it's okay.
Red dirt road.
Well, I'm from Georgia. It's okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being from Georgia ain't bad. I mean, there's a lot of worse places you could be from.
That's true.
We saw a lot of kind of neat red dirt roads.
Red clay. Isn't it red clay?
Well, you guys were up at that rally in Angel City.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a cool city.
Great time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a city all of its own.
Yeah, thanks to Don and Wayne Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had an awesome time.
I should just call him on the phone. I won't do it. Wayne likes to talk a lot, though. Well, we're going to have a big rally come up here in the summertime. And he will.
Fall rally. Because I'm sure they're prepping for that right now.
And you know, if you got, let's say you got a great big motorcycle club or a bunch of guys and a bunch of people that want to hang out, man, they will rent the whole place to you. I've seen them do it. Been there and saw it. But yeah, it's really pretty cool. So if you got like a big event, he'll like hook you up for a weekend. Bring all his staff on, park your RVs and your whatever nonsense you got, you know, or your motorcycles, trailer full of motorcycles, or
and we saw a lot of those.
Or all your people from your clubs and all that, you know. It's all good though. Who are you calling?
Nobody.
We were worried because it looked like you were doing something over there.
Nobody.
Is that a smartphone or is it one of mine?
No, it's
because one of mine is not very smart.
Mine doesn't work like a smartphone.
Mine don't either.
Why is that?
It doesn't.
That's because of one of those.
Tell us about your one of your twin grandsons. He's
I told Craven he got his learner's permit to drive. Mm-hmm.
So is that scary or what?
It's very scary. Yeah, it seems like he's only been around a couple of years, but he's 15. Yeah.
A couple of years. Well, he's got to be at least 15 or 16 to get a learner's permit.
Yeah. I think you have to test for it. And then, then he posted the picture of his learner's permit, and his grandmother went off the wall and said, please take that down. It's not good to have your address and birthday. And
oh, well, he was just trying to brag.
He was. And
he was excited.
What's wrong with that?
So
I mean,
Eddie took the photo, and he photoshopped all the numbers and other pertinent information, including address and birthday.
That's good.
And then he reposted it. So now it looks like a fake permit, but it's good. I was happy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I already had those when I was a kid, but oh, never mind. I'm not going to go all the way back.
Fake IDs. Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, please no.
No, I never had a fake ID. Why would I have to have that?
Yeah,
I got nothing to fake,
Fake ID.
No?
No.
You don't need one now.
Hell no. I haven't been carded in a while. But
really?
Lynn gets carded every once.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to believe this. I go to the Dollar General. Mm-hmm. Every time I go in there, they said, you going to buy them cigarettes? I see your ID. And I'm like, so your ID your granddaddy, right, baby? Your granddaddy.
You get carded at the Dollar General, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I bought beer there. I bought cigarettes there. And every time I go there, they want to card me if I buy anything that you're supposed to get. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, thanks. Thanks a lot. That's like a compliment to an old dude.
Well, or maybe your picture's up on the wall and they just wanted to confirm it was you.
I think it is, to be honest with you. I think that they're probably saying, wait a minute, I seen this guy at the post office. Oh, we got that wanted poster right over here. And there.
Is that him?
Hello, Sheriff Department. We got this guy y'all been looking for Grand Mopery and ugly on the streets. Yeah.
I love it.
Good old Dollar General.
Impersonating a He's out there impersonating a rock star, according to Eddie. His accomplice, Eddie Lizo, is on the loose. He's running.
We're out there.
Running from the law. I should have played that song.
Which one?
You know, I fought the law.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They always do, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? Wow.
Good question. But it's always been.
It's going to stay like that, I guess.
Yeah.
We never know.
Well, that's a good thing.
I ain't going to play that. I'm going to play... I'm going to play some music or something. What happened to this thing, man?
Oh, did you see that video online of that car driving erratically? It said Moog Road.
Oh, yeah.
And we thought it was locally, but it was somewhere out west, wasn't it?
No,
It wasn't Moog Road.
It was here?
Newport Richie.
Yeah, Newport Richie is Moog Road. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came around the corner fishtailing and took out a car, and then a young man on his bicycle. And
Fortunately, he's survived.
thank goodness, yeah.
Just a few bumps, bruises.
Stood up and walked,
A
yeah,
little road rash, and his bike got totaled.
probably.
His bicycle.
I'll bet somebody will probably give him a new bike or something.
Yeah.
That was all over
What
the
kind of
news.
biker? I mean, it wasn't a motorcycle.
Bicycle.
It was a bicycle. If I remember
young
correctly,
guy.
yeah. Just a little kid on a
Right
bicycle.
near the bus stop, they said, where they drop off and pick up children in the morning and in the afternoon. And this car came around the corner, literally flying, fishtailed, hit a car in a yard right there, and then bounced out and hit the young man on the bicycle. And
Pretty scary
Very
watching
scary. And he drove away. And they've got pretty good pictures of him, the driver, and they got the tag from the vehicle. And the news station called the girl that the car was registered to, and she hung up on them, probably because
Wow.
she's gotten a few phone calls.
Yeah, well, so who's responsible? I mean, you own the vehicle, but the person driving is the one that's in charge of it, right?
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe she
You
knows.
could always say, oh, you know what? Somebody stole my car.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
They're looking for the driver.
Clearly, it was a man driving the vehicle.
With a baseball cap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those. I always wear this. And I usually wear it backwards. I drive the car with the windows down, or the old pickup truck with the windows down. I put the thing on backwards. And everybody said, you're dressing up like a little kid. I'm like, well, I am a little kid. Until I go to Dollar General, when I really have verified that by being ID'd by somebody that's 15 years younger than me.
Nice.
Come on. I mean, I appreciate the compliment, baby, but,
Nice.
Huh. Really?
I didn't realize Dollar General sold beer until we went in there last week.
We stopped to get lottery tickets, I think.
Yeah, they don't have lottery tickets.
No, what was it? We stopped somewhere and there was a sign.
Dollar General. We stopped to
we
get
did?
Chris' birthday cards or something.
Oh, that's right.
And there was a big sign in the window. We have beer.
Cold beer, I think is what it said.
Well, yeah, they do. Some of them do, and some of them don't. I've learned that about Dollar General. Now, you would think that they all do, but they don't. And I was kind of, I was kind of surprised to find out that. Hold on a second. I'm going to fix this thing one of these days. That ain't what it's supposed to be doing. As usual. Anyway, you know what? I was surprised because this is insane. So it's like certain stores. I guess what they do is there's certain stores that are allowed to sell like beer in the gas station and stuff like that, and then sometimes there's not. I don't understand how they regulate it, and I'm not even going to ask anymore because it's ridiculous to not know where you're going. I mean, I thought everybody in Florida, sold beer at a gas station. What else you want to go there for? Pack of smokes, $1 worth of gas, 6-pack of beer? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What would you go there for, Eddie?
The beer.
Yeah, there you go.
The beer.
Or some sodas.
Maybe some gas. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, $1 worth of gas.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And I go there, and it's like, yeah, give me a pack of smokes, and this here 8-pack's what I usually get, because they don't sell 6-packs much anymore. And if they do, they cost more than the 8-packs.
Right.
So I'm like, enough's enough. Might as well get the other stuff,
Yep.
But anyway.
Yeah, get me a Slim Jim.
I eat those all the time when I'm driving.
Yeah, they're good.
That's a dumb thing. Them and snack crackers.
I prefer to.
Sometimes they eat Little Debbie.
Little Debbie's.
Yeah. Donut sticks.
Now we're talking.
What are you laughing at, Lynn? That's bad. You're
just watching your face as you say it.
Well, I just said I eat Little Debbie.
I know, it was great.
Donut sticks.
They sell them in Florida.
Hey.
They do.
Hey. What? What's wrong with eating Little Debbie?
I love Little Debbie.
I love Little Debbie, too. I mean, they got some good snack crackers. Donut sticks.
Donuts.
Hey, Little Debbie, I'm going to eat your donut stick.
Lemon cakes.
We're going to have to stop on the way home, Lynn.
Yeah.
Get gas.
At a Dollar General.
What are you going to? You're going to have a
speed.
I'm everywhere, Eddie, and I'm going to have me a threesome with Lynn, some moon. Oh no, and Little Debbie.
Moonshine, Little Debbie's donut sticks.
Yeah.
And Craven.
Yeah. I bought some of them at the dollar store once that were. They taste the same. I mean, a donut stick's a donut stick, but nothing's like when you eat Little Debbie donut sticks.
No.
Nothing like
Something special about a Little Debbie donut stick. I don't know what it is.
Well, it tastes good with Mountain Dew. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And if you don't have your Mountain Dew and your Little Debbie in the truck with you when you're delivering Born to Ride magazine, that's what I have with me all the time. And,
Or chocolate milk.
Do they buy your Mountain Dews and donut sticks when you're out delivering?
No. No, I'll pay for it. Do you know what it costs? I think it's like $2 and something to go to that regular gas station I go to. It's not a Harley Davidson one, it's a racetrack one. But anyway, I shouldn't have said their name. I got their gimmicks. Anyhow, when I go to that gas station and get my Little Debbie and my Mountain Dew, it's always about $2 and some change, and that's a big old 32-ounce Mountain.
Yeah.
I'm a Mountain Dew fanatic, just like you are.
Have you tried the different flavored ones?
No, I tried them, and I ain't in it.
The black one, and then
I ain't in it.
Blue one. And
nah, I just drink the regular old Yeller stuff.
Yep. That's what
Once I had to drink Diet Mountain Dew, which tastes just like Mountain Dew. I don't guess it makes any difference. And then I heard on the news today they were saying something about some kid had drank a Mountain Dew and energy drink and some coffee and a latte or something, and then he died. From like
arrhythmia.
Yeah, he was
arrhythmia. Heart.
I know. I used to play arrhythmia in a band. I mean, in the rhythm section for a band.
Arrhythmia section, right?
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'm like, really? He was only, what, in his teens or 20s?
Yeah. No, like 17.
17, 18.
He was in school. He was in class.
Insane. Kids, why are you doing that? Think about what you're doing. Don't go out there and get all caffeined up.
It's crazy.
And I remember back in the day they used to say, well, all these kids out here drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes. Well, you know what? If you're out there drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes, that's one thing. But if you're just drinking regular kid stuff like energy drinks and Mountain Dews and all that, wow. And, I mean, coffee, I get a pot of it every morning, and it just barely wakes me up anyhow. So I'll drink that, and then I drink those Mountain Dews all day, and then I eat Little Debbie all day, and then sometimes
sticks, yep.
Yeah, donut. What do you think? Man, you're trying to get me in trouble again.
No.
Every time you come on this show, you get me in trouble.
Get you in trouble?
All you do,
you like Debbie's.
You can tell he's lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell he's lying.
He doesn't know I can, but yeah.
Well, you know how I know, because his lips are moving. Yeah.
Let's see if I can talk like this.
And
used to be a ventriloquist at one time.
Don't even.
Lynn, save me. Save me.
Don't even go there.
Save me.
You're better off just letting the remark just flow through the air.
Yep. Just save me from that.
So getting back to this young man who passed away from doing the energy drink, and the coffee latte.
Yeah.
I mean, how much did he drink them right in succession?
I think they said no. They said within an hour or 2 hours or something. The sad thing is that you really have to consider, and not to be a real downer here, but maybe the kid has a night job, and in order to help support his family,
right?
Whether it's his own family now or his mom or whatever, maybe he had to work all night, and he's trying to stay awake in class.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Putting it out there could be.
Possibility.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, either that or you just like get a buzz on energy. I don't drink those energy drinks. I just don't do it.
Well, I've tried them. I've had them occasionally.
I have had them, but I just can't.
Only every trip we've gone on.
Well, all right. You got to have your moonshine. If it's an energy drink, I guess that's what Eddie drinks. I don't know.
Yep.
I noticed you didn't bring one. He's bringing a Mountain Dew, and that's all he's drinking tonight.
That's his energy drink.
That's my energy drink right here.
Well, we have a ghost in the studio.
It's Wendy.
Who's out there?
Two ghosts.
It's Wendy.
Wendy came in? Come on in, Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah, you know what? I used to eat her all the time, too.
Boy.
Double cheeseburger. Wendy's double cheeseburger is about that thick.
Yep.
And Wendy makes some good chili too.
Yeah, she does. Yep, and when she's not chili, she's frosty. I used to eat Wendy's
chocolate frosty.
Chocolate frosty every day.
Now they want to know when you go through the line if you want vanilla or chocolate.
Really?
No way.
Frosties or both.
They have vanilla and chocolate now?
Frosties, yes.
Wow.
And
No
even
way.
if you order a root beer float, they ask you if you would like to have chocolate or vanilla ice cream in it.
Really?
Chocolate? Yeah.
Chocolate ice cream and
Blech.
root beer float?
I said, do people really order that? Yes, they do, ma'am.
think
Yes,
so.
they do.
It's got to be vanilla.
Blech.
And a
Yeah, I
root
know,
beer
right?
float.
I mean, when you get a float, isn't it always vanilla ice cream?
Yeah. And then you can take it home
I
and
thought so. I
put a
mean,
shot of vodka in it.
No, take
Well, there you
put a
go.
little apple pie moonshine.
We know who the big drinker is. Lynn is the big drinker out here because she's the one that's always talking about vodka.
Never again. Never again.
What? What are you choking up over there? All you're drinking is Mountain Dew, dude. Anyway, hey, I'm glad you guys are tuned in to Born to Ride Radio, 813-756-6444. The studio lines are open. Here's some music for you.
Rockin' the trailer parks from Lutz to Lumsden Road. Craven Moorhead on the Party Pirate 102.1 FM.
Senorita, looks like you ain't done nothing good when it ain't supposed to do.
Thank you. We got one here called.
It's the hottest thing in town.
All right, let's do that then. She's a queen of the red hot mama, the hottest thing around. When she shows up at a honky tonk, she can righteously get down. You know she get on down, come down to the ground. She's a cat's meow and the dog's bow wow, the hottest thing in town. Friend of a friend of a friend of mine said he knew her well. Said she hung around heaven till she learned too much. Then she headed straight for hell. She went straight to hell. Everything for sale. She walks the walk and talks the talk. The hottest thing in town. She's the hottest thing in town by a country mile. She can lick her lips and roll her hips and really make you smile. Got everybody's number. She's making all around. She's a hell of a heavenly ball of fire. The hottest thing in town. Someday I'll get lucky and slide into her town. Maybe if she sees me, we'll go round and round and round, go round and round. Burn the whole town down. We'll be the red hot thing and her latest flame, the hottest thing in town. She's the hottest thing in town by a country mile. She can lick her lips and roll her hips and really make you smile. She's got everybody's number. She's making all around. She's a hell of a heavenly ball of fire, the hottest thing in town. She's a hell of a heavenly ball of fire, the hottest thing in town.
We're recording a bar.
Not your bar.
Not mine. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. That's the deal. I was born to ride.
Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe. Ride smart. Offices in Tom Harbor.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Board and Ride runs wild on you, brother?
to Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka.
Eddie, it's Pigalle. Eddie.
Like a French kiss.
Pigalle Vodka.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles, like riding my bike, breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest, baddest, most popular magazine for the biker lifestyle. Hard-hitting, action-packed, up-to-date, real content, exclusive stories and interviews that always leave you wanting more. Local and national coverage that you can always count on. Born to Ride magazine can now be delivered directly to your door. $39.95 for 12 issues. Order now. Order now. 888-795-5779 or check out borntoride.com.
Born to ride.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
Do that good. You do that well, Pigalle.
I keep hitting that button and it. Oh.
There it goes.
We're back.
I keep hitting that button. We have to educate ourselves on how to say Pig-L.
Pigalle.
Pigalle.
So
it's like a French kiss.
Yeah.
That's their advertisement.
I know. They said that, and then and I'm like, it's like a French kiss, right? So maybe that's why I call it Pig Alley. I think I might have had some of those with some kind of piggy. All right, I'm off it, Eddie. You know, you are a really bad influence on me every week.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Anyway, hey, how you guys doing? Give us a holler. The studio line's open, 813-756-6444. That's the studio line. And we'll put you on the air and say something about pigs in an alley or something. But Pigalle is one of our newest sponsors, and I'm going to ruin it because I was going to get some vodka delivered to the studio so that Eddie could get drunk.
Yeah, weren't they going to send over a case?
Yeah, a case.
That'd be nice.
A case of Pigalle. Say it. Yeah, do it, Lynn, like they do on the
Big L.
Right.
Big L.
You sound just like that girl.
Big L.
Lynn, you could do voiceovers.
Yeah, you sure could.
Just voiceovers. I couldn't do the commercial, but I can do voiceovers.
Oh,
Thanks,
come on.
Eddie.
You can do voiceover. That's what I do. And I used to do it back in the day. I was like, Born to Ride is brought to you by, and they'd be like, you sound like a radio guy. Well, I'm like, yeah, I kind of been on the radio here a minute, and then and I did all that kind of crazy stuff back in the day. I did some pretty good commercials, and then me and before Blackbeard unfortunately passed away, we were doing some stuff for WEII and some of these other stations up north, and we just record the stuff, send it on the email, and wait for the check we never got. It's all good.
Yeah, hey. You love those checks that never come, you know?
Yeah.
It's in the mail.
That's one of the 3 biggest Georgia lies, and I'm not going to say the rest of them on the air, even though you are a bad influence on me.
Oh, please. I am a good influence.
I'm glad you're here this week, and I'm glad you brought the shine down, Lynn. Thank you. And she's like, yeah.
We made it for you. Because we promised.
Oh, I have a special batch. So just tell me how much I have to drink. Tell me how much I have to drink before it makes me die. You must have put poison in it, right?
Nope.
Just don't drink it with an energy drink, a Mountain Dew, and a cup of coffee.
Oh, knock it off, Eddie. What? We already went over that. You're the only one drinking Mountain Dew tonight.
There you go.
I should go get him a beer or something, you know. I mean,
it's good.
Something. But anyway, no, it really tasted good. But I haven't felt any ill effects yet. Like I don't think I'm gonna die or anything.
No, it sneaks up on you.
You're good. You're good, Craven.
If they, you put strychnine and stuff like that in it. I never know. I mean, I have complete faith and trust in you, Lynn.
Good, you should.
And your apple pie.
I mean, I would have tasted it first just to prove that it was okay.
What?
Lynn, get the jar out. Get the jar out and make Eddie. I'm going to put Eddie on here. I'm going to put him on point because now he's going to drink. He's going to drink Lynn's pie. Apple pie vodka.
There you go.
Oh, no, actually, it's moonshine, ain't it? Yeah, here, hold on.
Apple pie moonshine, right there. Lynn's apple pie moonshine.
All right, here it is. Eddie. Does this ever remind you, Eddie, you're bad. Does this ever remind you of like the Jim Jones thing, and let's drink the Kool-Aid?
Not quite.
All right, go ahead. You're locked on.
Oh, wow.
It smells good. Does it taste good?
Awesome.
He's only tasted it warm. He's never had it cold.
Taste it cold, Eddie. Don't be afraid. I drank it.
It's supposed to be icy. It's supposed to be...
Oh, now he's taking a big old gulp of it.
Now, that's what I call apple pie.
We're going to have to replace this jar for Craven.
I'm having another sip.
You better have one. Holy moly, that stuff tastes good. That wasn't a sip, it was a gulp.
It's good, isn't it?
All right, this is how we get Eddie, that's a bad influence upon Craven, intoxicated. That's what we're working on. Oh, your camera's right there in front of you. Lynn's apple pie moonshine.
There we go.
Nice.
If you're interested, contact us.
No.
Yeah, right.
We don't sell it.
Another sip here, Craven? Or you good?
In a while.
In a while.
I'm going to put it right back up on the board here. And then she'll probably put it back in the cooler. Probably. And then whenever it gets left here, I'm going to put it in my fridge out in the shop. And Lord knows what's going to happen after that.
Got to keep it cold.
Well, yeah. I mean, what's better than cold apple pie?
Hot apple pie.
And, yeah.
No ice cream on it.
I like that.
And then apple pie moonshine drizzled over the top.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
That would be
a
nice slice of apple pie. Vanilla ice cream, and then drizzle that moonshine on top of that. Oh, boy.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Where can we get a pie on the way home?
She knows.
Walmart. They're open.
Yeah, they sell those apple pies. The other day was National Apple Pie Day. I think it was 2 days ago or something like that.
We missed it?
Yeah, it was. It really was. I saw it on the news, and I'm like, really? Apple Pie Day? And I started thinking about Lynn's Pie and
Had to buy
moonshine.
some
I mean,
Maybe we could stop at the Village Inn. They have good pies.
they
Are
really
they open
do.
24?
Yeah.
Most of them are. Yeah, I think so. I think that they are because it seems like I've ate there at 3 in the morning after getting off the stage at a bar, and yeah. Been playing music all night. The next thing you know, we're gonna go get some breakfast.
Yep,
That's a good
there you
idea.
go. What's open?
Village Inn's always
Village
open.
Inn. All right.
So you can get a pie over there. The pies are more expensive than they are at Walmart. But you know what's really funny about Walmart, and I really hate going there, is that I've never been able to buy a wall as many times as I've tried. And I've gone in and I've asked them,
They don't stop.
excuse me, ma'am, in which section of the store may I purchase a wall? And they're like,
And they look at you like,
stupid, like I'm stupid. And I'm like, well, we don't sell walls here. It's just the name of the store. It's Walmart. And I said, well, that's really funny. When I go to Home Depot, I bought a home there once.
how did they come up with the name Walmart?
Up from Sam Walton.
Sam Walton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Walmart.
That's why you have Sam's Club and Walmart.
You
And if you ever go into Sam's Club and say, hey, can you tell me where to buy Sam at? They're going to look at you the same way they do at Walmart when you ask them where to get a wall. I don't know, man. I guess for me, it's a matter of, small-time entertainment and not really knowing anything about anything in the world. I just know that I've seen some weird things, and you were talking about thongs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you were at Walmart, Eddie. Yeah. It wasn't the beach, it was Walmart.
Walmart. Thongs and Walmart.
I've seen some things in Walmart in the middle of the night that you probably would not want to see or want me to try to explain to you. I mean, it is very, very, very weird.
Walmartians, I tell you.
Oh, so you call them Walmartians. I always wondered where that came from.
Eddie started that.
I'm pretty sure.
With that, Walmartians. I love it when you see a post, on the internet with all these people in Walmart or out in the parking lot.
Yeah, you can't unsee that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that cannot be unseen, and I've seen most of them at Walmart. Seriously, I mean, I'm not lying. I mean, it is what it is.
So we're going to stop at Walmart, grab an apple pie on the way home.
Apple pie. Maybe we should get like a Mrs. Smith's frozen one and then bake it.
Yeah, bake it.
Oh,
as soon as we get in,
Mrs. Smith.
turn the oven on. As soon as we get in, throw that Mrs. Smith in the oven.
Yeah, but I've ate Mrs. Smith. It's good.
Yeah. Not as good as Debbie's donut sticks.
Oh, boy.
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie.
You keep forgetting the details. But yeah, Mrs. Smith, I was eating, man, they had some great pies, like the chocolate cream.
Oh, yeah. Boston cream.
Yeah. And, some really good stuff, but I wouldn't go to Walmart to get it.
It's cheaper.
Frozen pie, maybe.
Well, you can get anything anywhere. Walmart's just another place.
But they're open 24/7, so that will make it easy for us on the way home. When we leave the studio.
Yeah, and you know what we were talking about before is about all the Dollar General. He made me say genital. Eddie, you are bad. The Dollar General stores don't all sell beer. Well, all Walmarts are not open all night either. I found that out.
Really?
Yeah. But you have to go somewhere like where I'm from to figure out that they're not open all night. Most of them are. Most of them are 24-hour operations.
And some of them close at midnight, on Saturday, so they can
restock.
Do the restock.
They always
I have never, ever seen this one over here or the one in Brandon or anything closed. And every time I go in there, they're restocking something. And it's something that I probably am not going to buy there. It's something that I don't want, and I don't want to be hit with the forklift. And, whatever.
That's my forklift sound.
Yeah, they do a lot of that too. I was surprised how much that you hear. You know, it's like but it's okay. I mean, Walmart's all right. I have had bad experiences, but that's only when purchasing meat there.
Really? You got bad meat?
That's what she said, Eddie. Stop it.
God. I'm in Walmart hell.
Eddie.
Yes, Craven. I know, I'm a bad influence.
You're a bad influence on me, man. What are you doing to me?
I'm putting this away.
Put your apple
Okay,
pie.
no more pie for Eddie.
No more moonshine.
Holy moly, he's got me in trouble
Man, I
again.
want some more of that. That was good.
You want more before I put it away, or?
No.
Yeah, just drink some more.
Cool it down a little and then
Cool it down a little. We can take it and put it in the studio refrigerator, Eddie.
well, she's got ice in the
Oh, ice, yeah, okay, cool.
on ice. Moonshine on the rocks. Well,
Well, it's not really on the rocks, it's just inside the jar next to the rocks.
the rocks are surrounding the moonshine jar, keeping it cool, chill.
I think that's cool, though. Cool chilling in the cooler.
Cool. So what's the next recipe, Lynn?
I think peach.
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 Yeah.
Well, the next time I'm out running me some moonshine, I'll just run up to Georgia and get you some peaches.
Georgia peach moonshine. There you go.
That's what you need.
Peach syrup. And Everclear. No.
And don't get caught in a field over here stealing blueberries in the middle of the night.
Not me.
They're cheap
I'll never
enough.
do that again.
You can go to the
yeah.
U-Picket place. I was at the U-Picket place the other day. It was my snout. No, just kidding. And Eddie, you're a bad influence on
Thank
me,
you.
man.
I don't consider myself a bad influence, Craven, but if you insist.
Oh, I know it. I know you are.
Depends on who you talk to.
Lynn knows. Lynn knows. And she's the moonshine master. And you're just sitting there instead of talking. He's looking for something in the magazine. And I think he's just looking at the bikini photos then. That's what. Yeah, that's June 17th, man. Come on.
Those bikini photos there.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had the upgraded cover, and we had the that thing's over. That's where I was playing that. He kept saying, "I want to see you on stage again." I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's where you were, right there.
He's going to go over some more events, I think.
More events right here.
Well, just get them right this time, Eddie.
Let's talk about the ones that haven't gone by yet.
Yeah, we want to talk about the ones that are coming up and not the ones that have already gone.
Coming up, we have, let's see, Sunday. Well, should we go jump ahead a week here?
Yeah.
Of course, why not?
Okay.
We're going to be here next week, too, I think.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
my good buddy, Screwy Louie. You remember Screwy Louie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's now the owner of Scooter Haven up in Inglis. Have you ever been up there, Craven?
Yeah, and I can speak English.
You speak English and English?
I just delivered a magazine up there, and I've never seen Screwy Louie there, so we'll go ahead.
I think he comes up on the weekends.
Maybe.
I think he has one of those motorhomes up there.
Right, right. And when he's not in his restaurant down in...
Oh, that restaurant. We have to go back there.
He's got a great Italian restaurant. We're getting
Wow.
off the path here.
I wonder if they have Pigalle there.
Pigalle?
Yeah,
Pigalle?
Pigalle, not Pig Alley.
Pigalle. Pigalle.
Yeah, Pig L.
Screwy. If he carries Pigalle.
We could bring him a bottle.
Anyway, Screwy Louie up in his Scooter Haven. They're having a big Memorial Day weekend bash coming up.
Nice.
It's going to be 4 days of...
Debauchery.
That too. 4 days of it. Right there in Scooter Haven in Ingles, Florida.
I think that's actually pronounced English, but I could be wrong.
Ingles.
Yeah, almost like English, a language you don't speak, but go ahead.
Well, isn't there a singer named Julio Ingles?
No. Wow.
It's Inglatia or something like that.
Isn't it Julio?
I am in hell.
Yeah. Anyway, they're having a big Memorial Day bash going on. 4 days of debauchery, as Craven would say.
Well, what else is going on there? Are they having a pig roast? What are they doing?
Yeah,
Pig roast?
Bands. I mean, they're going to have. I think they're going to have a big pig roast. And let's see.
Well, if they only have small pigs, and it's a small pig roast. Oh, here we go. Lynn, thank you so much. Pig Al. I mean, Pig Alley. Pig L.
They're going to be roasting.
Lead the events, Eddie. I got your camera locked on.
They're going to be roasting Pig Al. And
no pigs were harmed in the making of this radio program this evening.
they're also having. I give up. Here, you want to do the event?
No, you're doing such a swell job.
There were a couple I wanted to mention. If I can.
Eddie is a bad influence, a very bad influence.
We're going to remind everybody about the 17th of June. Right, Craven?
Yes, please.
17th?
Yes, please.
On the 17th, it's Hogfest 17 at Seminole Harley Davidson over in DeLand. And Saturday, June 17th, you'll be able to test ride all the new 2017 Harley.
That's the idea.
They're going to have.
That's why they do it.
That's why they do it. And they're going to have a $500 best of show prize for the 12 class ride-in bike. Not a drive-in, but a ride-in. You have to ride your bike in. You know, you can't park the trailer down the street and then...
Oh, I don't know. I do that all the time. No, actually, I don't.
Ride a block into the dealership and say, hey, I rode it in.
Yeah.
It's a ride-in bike show, 12 class. And in concert, they're going to have Skin Deep on stage.
Nice.
Yeah, that should be good. They're going to have a full bar.
I hope I can make it up there.
A full bar. They're going to have Craven, you have to go. They're going to have Budweiser.
Budweiser.
Bud Light.
Yeah, we used to say that. Born to Ride is brought to you by Budweiser.
And the entire event is being sponsored. One of the big sponsors is our good friend Fran Hosh at the Fran Hosh Law Group. What's the phone number, Craven?
1-800-LAW-FRAN or something.
866.
Whatever. 866-888.
And the best part of the day, the $1,000 bikini contest. $1,000.
So you have to pay $1,000 for the bikini to get in the contest. That's how that works. I've been there and done that. Yeah. Well, I didn't win though.
No, I wonder if
I spent $1,000 on a bikini.
Broken down, like first place gets 99 cents, second place.
Yeah, if it doesn't say $1,000 first prize bikini contest, usually it does break down.
3 or 4.
Everybody's got a gimmick, as mine is. I don't look good in a bikini.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do well in a bikini either.
Oh, you never know. You know what, Eddie? You got to give it a try, pal.
No, I think I'll pass. Yeah, they're going to have a hog roast there, and it's going to be all kinds of good stuff. Vendors, all kinds of vendors going on. I think we may have to take a ride over there on the 17th of June. Make an Everywhere Eddie appearance at Seminole Harley Davidson.
She's going to hang out at the moonshine plant.
Lynn's going to stay home and crank out some more apple pie moonshine.
No.
We'll get you some of them blueberries, make some blueberry moonshine. That might be good, too. I mean, blueberries supposed to be good for you.
We'll go.
What was that blueberry recipe we saw?
Oh, that was Kobani yogurt.
Was it for another Lynn's blueberry pie?
It was something with Kobani yogurt.
Oh, yeah, you take the croissants and you cut them up, put them in a...
Oh, that one. That's different. Mm-hmm.
Pour in the blueberry yogurt.
Blueberry croissant, French toast or something, yeah.
Put it in the oven. That looked good. Maybe we can have that for breakfast.
Yeah. I thought you were getting a Walmart apple pie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're stopping at Walmart.
That's true.
Blueberry next week.
Perhaps.
After you make the blueberry shine.
But believe it or not, you did miss National Apple Pie Day. So, you know, I mean, that was horrible. I don't know. I don't even know. They have a National Everything Day. According to the news, and I listen to the news every day, and it's like, really?
Every day is another national day.
I don't know. The day was like National Piercing Day or something.
Find out what National Day tomorrow is.
Yeah. Look it up for us, Lynn, so we all know. Maybe it's National Lynn's Moonshine Day.
And if it isn't, we'll make it.
You already did.
Oh.
And I know she's getting that cold, so you can get another couple of shots of it. I got it.
Oh, Lynn may have to drive home.
Lynn already figured that out.
Lynn wasn't drinking, and the more moonshine you drink, you're probably going to end up in the back of the truck instead of the seat. If she lets you in the back of the truck.
Yeah, just throw me in the bed.
Yeah, that's what I like. I'm going to throw myself in the bed about 11 o'clock, but the show will be, well, it'll be over by then.
Wow, National Day calendar. What's going on today? What's going on tomorrow?
Well, let's look at it and see what is going on today, Lynn. It's you have
celebrate something. Oh, they want you to sign up first. I have to.
Don't sign up.
Just sign up.
You do that, they will aggravate you every day saying, "Today is National Pet Your Bird Day."
Oh boy!
Make sure you pet your bird. Not all right. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I'm not talking about that kind of bird, dude.
I'm a bad influence.
You are bad. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Craven.
I didn't say ball-headed champ day. Show him your head. Aha! Look at that. Now you got hair.
Wow.
Yeah, how do you like it?
National Walnut Day is today.
Today? Mm-hmm. National Walnut.
Yes.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to go put them on the wall.
And then,
Eddie, stop it.
National Pack Rat Day.
When?
Today.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, today. These are all today.
Wow.
And National Cherry Cobbler Day.
Really?
Wow.
You missed out.
Yes, somehow.
How about some cherry cobbler moonshine?
Oh, you know, we missed a bunch of stuff yesterday. We missed National Sea Monkey Day yesterday.
Really?
Okay, so why are you pointing at that?
Because it's right here.
Oh.
National Love a Tree Day.
Love a Tree Day.
It's a
Oh, you tree huggers.
terrible picture in my mind.
Yeah, right?
You have to hug a tree?
National Coquille St. Jean.
Let's go back to seeing monkeys.
National Piercing Day was yesterday.
It was.
Oh.
I told you that.
Stop
Damn.
it. You did? Oof.
I heard it on the I heard it on the news. It was like, no.
Wow.
Can I see you piercing? Yeah. First you got to see me monkey. Eddie, stop it. All right. I'm sorry, Lynn. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get there and doesn't seem to be.
Eddie, you're bad.
National Days.
Just say something. You're on.
Oh, not bad. I'm not bad, right, Lynn? I'm good.
No, you're very good.
I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah. We're drinking moonshine.
Moonshine?
Here we go, Lynn, with the National Day calendar. Go ahead,
No,
Lynn.
there isn't any more. I'm trying to find tomorrow, and there is no tomorrow.
Can't find tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Search arrest records comes up right on top there.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow is National Search Arrest Records Day.
There's tomorrow.
Okay, what we got?
Wednesday, tomorrow, is
That's
National.
Wait, Wednesday is the 17th.
Yeah.
What's today? Really? Is today the 17th?
16th.
Oh, those were all tomorrow that I gave you.
No, they were not.
That's what it said. National Walnut Day, Wednesday.
Wow.
So tomorrow.
Yeah, but Piercing Day was yesterday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
That comes
we
up as
gotta
this.
Put the nuts on the wall.
Correct.
Wow.
I can do that. It's all good. I mean, whatever, you know.
It's the 16th. Wednesday.
National Cheese Souffle Day is coming up on Thursday.
Really?
Cheese souffle moonshine, available at Lynn's. Never mind.
National No Dirty Dishes Day. That means we eat on paper plates all day.
Oh, God.
National Visit Your Relatives Day. Didn't we
Okay, so what if you don't have any relatives?
We did that Sunday.
Yeah, we did. We visited all of them down here, just about. National Devil's Food Cake Day is coming up on Friday.
Wow. I like that.
Devil's Food Cake?
Yeah. So let's get some Little Debbie.
National Bike to Work Day on Friday.
Yeah.
National Endangered Species Day. National Pizza Party Day is on Friday.
Nice.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Third Friday in May is always.
Apple pie moonshine.
Yeah. National NASCAR Day is the third Friday in May.
Nice.
Yeah.
NASCAR, the third Friday of May. I don't know. I watch NASCAR whenever it's on. I'm like that. A lot of people don't like NASCAR, but I guess, you know, it seems interesting because I've been running around in circles as an adult all my life, and that's all you get out of NASCAR, is watching a bunch of grown men running around in circles. And then poor old Danica almost got burned completely up. I was going to do the racing show on Sunday. I'm like, wait a minute. It's almost like, and then Eric Amarola got hurt. A lot of people, there was a lot of things on last Sunday. Yeah. Kind of not funny, you know, but I love NASCAR anyway.
Oh, we should have brought the widget out tonight, you know? If any,
Oh, God.
Do you have a widget?
Not like that.
You don't have one of those widgets?
You put it up in front of your camera so people can see what you're talking
We
about.
have one that glows in the dark.
Those things, they're taking them away from kids in school, and they should take his away, too. I mean, because it's like, his is not even a real widget. It's one of those, it's in his phone, so he can just play with it in his phone. And I'm like, really?
Same.
Yeah.
They're the biggest thing, I mean, since sliced bread. Widgets.
And
they come in all shapes and sizes and
they're distracting.
colors and
titanium.
Well, so do people, but that doesn't mean anything. So do apple pies, but that, oh God, Eddie, really? That's just you playing with your widget on your phone. Why can't you get a real widget?
I have one, but I didn't bring it.
Oh man, why didn't you bring it so you can
Next
show your intelligence level, brother?
Next week. I'll bring it next week.
Okay.
And I'll if you're a good boy, Craig, I'll let you spin it.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say what I thought you were going to
I
say.
know, me either.
And you know what, Lynn? She was thinking exactly the same thing I was. We don't want, right? Say it, Lynn.
We don't want to play with your widget.
So now that you've joined in on the bad influence train, Lynn, we love you. Thank you. And being a bad influence is a good thing sometimes. And on the other hand, it's not so good.
I'm not a bad influence.
Yeah.
Where you keep thinking I'm a bad influence. I mean, I'm just here hanging out, having a good time, waiting for the callers to call in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they probably ain't. Oh, 813-756-6444. I'm going to start going through my phone book here and calling people and just saying, get on the phone.
Who can we call?
Hey, you're on live.
We called Ronnie last week. I don't know if he ever...
And he never answered. Never answered you. We haven't heard from him in a week. We don't even know if he's alive. Except for Krista said that he took the pictures of her. That would be the only way we know.
He's a good picture taker.
He's been taking pictures a long time. He really has. Yeah. I know that. So have I too, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not famous for that. They used to say I don't even get credit in the magazine so I quit taking pictures for them. Yep, it looks just like you, Eddie. Eddie's got his fans in here, and we need him tonight. It's a little hot in the studio.
He has a lot of fans. We still have some.
How many you got left?
I have hundreds of fans.
He hasn't run them all off or given them all away.
Yeah,
so
you know
we
what?
still have some.
I don't have any fans at all.
This summer will be.
Yes, you do. You have Eddie and I. We're his fans. You're supposed to jump in and agree there. Of course we're your fans, Craven.
I've always been a fan of Craven's.
See?
Oh, I see.
Since the day I met him, I was a fan.
I see.
Yeah.
I see how this is rolling.
First time you ever said anything, you said, "Oh, got to meet this Craven."
Is that what I said?
That's what you said.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this guy's a nutbag, and it's not National Walnut Day neither. Go ahead, say it, Eddie.
Okay, it's not National Walnut Day, but he's a nutbag.
Yep.
Right here.
Pack rat
right
day.
here in the studio on Born to Ride Radio.
Yeah, I remember when I used to do a television show quite a bit, too, and then I was sitting in the living room the other night and saw myself on the TV again. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, we saw something on Born to Ride TV the other night, too, that was pretty exciting. The new food menu down at Biff
That's
Burger.
on the Biff Burger commercial.
Oh, come
and it's
on.
Eddie and I. It says, check out Biff Burger's new food menu, and it's Eddie and I. We like that.
Picture would come up.
We like that. Every time it comes on, we just...
Well, what we used to...
Food menu?
No, I don't know. I have that one dog that stares at me like I'm food all the time. And I'm like, I'm not food. Quit staring at me like that. And she just looks at me like, okay.
You could be.
So, oh, right. You don't think so? What do you think I get all... I haven't been in a fight. The dog likes to eat me. So it is what it is. So I guess she thinks I'm food. I live with it, on a daily basis, and it's okay.
Yeah, but you love your dogs, right?
I do. I love both my dogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like family.
They are my family.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So let them nibble and bite and chew. And
They do that kind of stuff.
that's what dogs
That reminds me of that song. I'm not going to play it, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, all right, Eddie, bad influence. And when is it National Everywhere Eddie Day? I haven't seen that.
That's in November.
I think it's next Tuesday.
I don't think they have that one yet.
Next Tuesday?
I think it's next Tuesday.
You think? I don't know.
If he makes it through the night with the more moonshine.
Apple pie.
And he's going to drink some more moonshine.
It's going to be a long ride home.
In the back of your own truck, yeah. I'll even help Lynn tie you up and put you in there. I don't.
Thanks, Craven.
After all you've done for me tonight, getting me in trouble.
I'm the bad influence, and you're going to tie me up, right? Okay.
I'll let Lynn tie you up.
Came home.
Who didn't?
Your pizza.
Oh, it's in the house somewhere. I'll eat some of it after I get off the radio. And why do they call it pizza pie anyway when it's not really a pie, it's kind of a pizza.
Well, the deep dish ones are kind of like a pie.
Yeah. If you like deep dish.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bad influence when we're... Okay, no. Look, she... Don't... Yeah, I know. If I were you, I wouldn't say it either.
No.
Say it.
Nope, not going there.
She's not going to say it.
Nope.
Okay.
Deep dish.
Deep dish.
Apple pie.
The best, yeah, I was up at CDB's. I used to live about 2 blocks from there, and I used to get those. All their pieces were like deep dish.
Whether you wanted them or not.
How were they?
Well, it was so deep. Never mind. And it sure was cold too. No, actually, the pizza was pretty deep. Not like the apple pies from Walmart.
That's true.
Ooh.
It's going to have to be a frozen one. It's going to have to be a frozen one.
Well, don't let Mr. Smith catch you.
Well, we might stop at Village Inn.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they be expensive.
There's one right down on 60 heading back home.
They be expensive.
We're in.
Well, instead of getting a whole pie, we'll just get 2 slices.
There you go.
I said that to a girl once. Bad influence, you.
God.
Pour a little moonshine on the pie, and you're all set.
I'm saying,
ice cream.
I'm sure that's not the only jar in existence.
No. You know, you buy those in a set of 12, so there's 11 more at home, just like.
Holy moly, Eddie, help me.
Yeah.
Just waiting, sitting there waiting at home. 11 more jars.
Wow.
Of Lynn's apple pie moonshine.
That's some pretty good stuff, too.
I'm not going to run out for a while. I mean, it's...
Not with 11 jars. You ain't even drank the whole jar yet.
No, that jar is yours.
Yeah, that is yours.
Well, it mean I wouldn't share.
That jar is all for you, Craven.
It's got enough alcohol in it where I ain't worried about catching anything from anybody. Anybody that passes that around, you can't give me no germs. Them germs are dead by the time they get in there. Either that or they drunk.
Drunken germs.
Ain't nothing worse. Oh, yeah.
Drunken grown-ups.
Don't say Germans, just germs.
Oh, we're going to get in trouble.
We're already in trouble.
One way or another.
Nah.
We're in a lot of trouble already, but we don't even care because we're still here. We're on the air,
That's
right?
true. Yep, we're having fun.
And Eddie being a bad influence, yeah, it's just one of the things.
Me? No. Anyway, hey, we're going to stop at Universal Jewelry Pawn and Gun Range. Go check that out.
Yeah, it's right down the street. I'm wondering why Jenny didn't call.
Oh, yeah.
Jenny, if you're out there, give us a call.
Yeah, because I was going to take everything in my shop and sell it. Then I'm going to get in the old Dodge and run away.
Running away from home? No.
Why not? I'm not allowed to run away from home.
If you run away, Craven, who's going to run?
I know. Eddie and I will be in here.
Come over here.
No.
No.
No. Don't teach me how to work the board.
Board? I'm the chairman of the board.
Yes, you are.
I'm so bored right now.
And what's this button do?
Just keep hitting them until it does something. Wow.
This little slider thing here
I'm not bored.
goes up and down.
You boys are bored.
What are they for?
The red
Those
one,
are a submix
don't
panel
touch that.
that we're not really using it for anything. But if I had the 8-track recorder hooked up, we'd be doing one separate track for everything. Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, wow. Scary now.
Because it was an old studio board, and I turned it into a radio board. And now we're all bored.
Oh, Lynn liked that one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said I was the chairman of the board, but I didn't spell it B-O-A-R-D, you know, as B-O-R-E-D. Uh-huh.
Chairman.
I'm more bored than anybody. But nobody cares.
Place to be. There's pirates and there's skulls and there's all sorts of things. Red velvet on the wall.
Some
yeah.
guitars.
What a great song that.
I like it.
Black Velvet. That's some kind of liquor.
Black Velvet? Yeah, it's...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Hard Rock Cafe and all the girls.
This mace over here.
Well, that's last year. I don't think I'm going to get a calendar this year.
Raven's rat is hanging over there.
Yeah, that rat's on the skull. Yeah, you know, I don't know what all's in this place, man. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of old memories and a lot of old stuff.
I like your girlfriend that sits behind us there.
Yeah, it's like a hillbilly banjo player. But he's dead.
I think we saw him up at Angel City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, that probably at Angel City. It probably looked like half the musicians up there, right? Huh? You used to be able to push a button and he'd play a song.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah. But his batteries are probably dead. Don't say it, Lynn.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you switch them on. Aye. Aye, aye, aye. See?
Live talent in the studio tonight.
Loaded. Is he going to start singing?
He's got to be worth a few dollars, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, but guess what? He plays the banjo better than I do.
I like the way you turn them on.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of funny. I feel bad about you. You have to reach right with point. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Lynn noticed it right away.
Yeah. Well, I'm right here, so.
Well.
Moving right along.
But he plays Dixie, so you know we don't want anybody to be offended, you know, because this is not a racially charged statement or anything, you know. Yeah. It's a Southern song. And Eddie's got his band in here, so.
1-866 La Fran.
Yeah, I keep saying it's 800, but it's 866 La Fran.
866.
I wonder what happens when you call 1-800 La Fran.
They probably get some calls.
You get one.
I better not do that.
No.
We were keeping the studio line open for the one caller we didn't get.
Somebody must be.
Well, we got to hear the skeleton play the banjo.
Yeah, you get the skeleton to call in.
He just did. He was playing the banjo.
He did. He called in.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Yes.
And we're moving on. You know, we just move on.
I'm surprised your daughter hasn't called in. Oh, well, she doesn't call you.
She couldn't for some reason. She couldn't. Remember?
Who couldn't?
She tried, or she couldn't call through.
Oh yeah, from Connecticut.
Yeah, something about that.
What prison is she in? Because a lot of times they have restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may, but.
Never mind. I don't even know who we're talking about. I probably shouldn't be saying that. Right? I mean, if I had known, I mean, it's like, yeah, we'll put $5 on the commissary for, what's her name?
Not saying.
Okay. We're going to put it on for not saying.
$5 whole.
Now to get you about 2 minutes on the jail time phone.
I don't want to know how you know that.
Because when I get one pre-collect call, it was like I had to call the office and like, yo, I'm in jail. Oh, never mind. Anyway, we'll talk about that some other time.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
Search arrest records on the National Calendar Day website. They have search arrest records. We could do that next week. Let's think about we're going to look up online.
Let's look up everywhere, Eddie.
Look up, yeah.
Because Eddie...
Find me on there.
Eddie's probably been bad.
Don't want money.
Well, he's going to get... he's going to get worse, though, because he's probably going to get moonshine in him.
Yeah. Moonshine. Apple pie moonshine.
It's good. It's good. That apple pie moonshine is some good stuff.
Good. Who wants more?
We talked about it all last week, and now, yeah.
Who wants more? Did you hear her?
Who wants more? Me?
She is a bad influence.
Who wants more?
All right, that's a good subject. Yeah, give us a call, 813-756-6444. Who wants more of the Lynn's pie?
Oh, boy.
I mean, apple pie.
There we go.
Moonshine.
Moonshine. Who wants more? Good topic.
The first caller that calls in.
Oh, hey, now.
We'll get an Everywhere Eddie fan.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay. We can do that. We can give those away, right? You got some.
Oh, yeah. If you want.
I mean, we can do that, right? Yeah.
I just did a search for Everywhere Eddie, but I didn't do it on the search arrest records. I just did a Google search for Everywhere Eddie. Yep. Lots of pictures. From Born to Ride.
Probably ain't good.
No, they're great.
Born to Ride.
Mm-hmm.
You actually did a Google search.
Yes.
And this guy came up, huh?
Not exactly.
I'm afraid to ask what came up.
No,
I was born to live.
well, this is for Pig Alley. Here we go.
Ride to live, I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal, I was born to ride. Out of Denver to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices of Tom Hardy.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Piguel Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles, like riding my bike, breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest, baddest, most popular magazine for the biker lifestyle. Hard-hitting, action-packed, up-to-date, real content, exclusive stories and interviews that always leave you wanting more. Local and national coverage that you can always count on. Born to Ride magazine can now be delivered directly to your door. $39.95 for 12 issues. Order now. Order now. 888-795-5779 or check out BornToRide.com. Born to Ride.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Piguel Vodka.
Say it, Lynn.
Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
Piguel Vodka.
Say it. Oh. I keep hitting.
What kind of vodka was that?
Piguel.
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 Whoa. I think I keep on with that thing because it's interesting.
No, you keep on with it to remind yourself how to pronounce it. Big help.
I know, right? Well, it's kind of bad when you.
Helps me, remember.
You know, I want to get a bottle of Pig Ale. Comes in different flavors too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can't remember what they were.
I don't know. All the pigs I was ever in the alley with tasted different, but anyway, they honestly, I don't know what flavors it comes in, or if it's just one flavor, or if it's just vodka, or if it's some other kind of liquor, or I really don't know anything about it.
I think there was actually. It was in that party liquor store we went in the other day. They had Pig Ale vodka, and there was more than one flavor.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's.
So it's like when you make your pies, it should be more than one flavor. True. I mean, apple and blueberry and peach and what else? Yeah. I mean, your moonshine.
Cherry.
Yeah, cherry cobbler. Right.
Is that today or yesterday?
What does it say there, Eddie?
Well, they show 6 different bottles in their advertising.
Is that how many is in a case?
It doesn't say what flavors they are. I'll have to look it up on.
That's interesting because it's a new sponsor, so we wanted to make sure that we correctly abuse them.
.com. Or .co. Not com. .co.
You sure it ain't .com?
Yeah.
It says .co, but.
.co.
Okay.
I've never seen a .co.
Yeah, they have that. That's
.orgs.
Yeah, that .co is a big thing.
Never
yeah.
.co, but whatever it is, whatever flavors they have, it's unforgettable, like a French kiss craving.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. I was shooting a commercial at the event that you said you saw me play the guitar at. Mm-hmm. And it was with my boss, Debbie, and I think that topic was brought up, and I'm like, she said, "Don't get any out of here, I'll knock you out of here." And I'm like, okay, whatever. I know who signs my checks, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Debbie
yeah. No, I forget what she said, but like I said, she wasn't really. I posted the picture of me and her there because she wasn't really happy with doing the interview about it, but whatever. I mean, it's exciting, I'm certain, to be on television, not like I would ever know. But I think I have been on television a lot of times, if you know what I'm saying.
Quite a few times.
Yeah. So I just never know. I never know what I'm getting into when I get there. I mean, I don't know. Everywhere Eddie goes everywhere, and I go one or two places, and when I get to those places, it's like I've been everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Let's go with the flavors, Lynn. What do you come up with?
Trying.
Oh, you ain't got there yet.
I have to guarantee that I'm over 21 years old before I enter this site.
It's hard to tell, but yeah, I think you are, but I never know. I know what they're up to.
Wow.
So, okay. Now that you've guaranteed that you're 21, that's when I get carded at the store. It makes me feel funny. Well, kind of deep down inside, it should make you feel good.
Interesting bottles.
They're collector bottles.
They are?
Yep.
That's what that is?
Well, that's it.
Yep.
Eddie? Eddie's got a handle on it over there.
Designed as a tribute to the district of Pig Ale.
What? Oh, wait. So what is the girl on the pole? What?
The girl on the pole?
What district is that?
She's a dancer.
Wow, she's a pole dancer, huh? Oh, you know what? It looks like it is a pole dancer. I've seen that
so
logo.
Cute.
It was that I had a bumper sticker. I used to make them up. It said "Support Single Moms."
Yeah,
just like that.
Same thing.
Seriously.
Same. This is it. Yeah. This is the regions that they're. What did you say? The regions that they're bottled in, or the grapes are grown, or whatever.
Yep.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, it's not like that hooch you get when you're in the lockup, right? No. This is like the real deal. How many flavors they got?
I know about those places.
Eddie told me about it. It's the only reason I know. Eddie was telling me about, well, when I was locked up, we made this stuff out of some old bread and some peanut butter. And then we put a little hot sauce in it one time. I'm like, Eddie, really? And he's like, yeah, we did that. I'm like, okay, buddy.
That hot sauce, really.
Yeah.
That really made it.
Yeah, it did. I don't know how you, well, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's okay, Eddie. You know, do what you got to do, you know. And,
It's just one flavor. They just have different bottles, collector bottles.
I see. So it's just one flavor in different bottles.
Right. That's what it looks like.
Show me something good then.
I see nothing on here about different flavors. So it's 6 different collector bottles.
You would have thought there would be different flavors.
Maybe they're working on it.
Well, maybe we'll find out
They're
because
all ultra premium. So you got a bottle with lips, you got a bottle with a pole dancer, you got a bottle with a pair of dice.
I like Paradise.
Paradise. You got a bottle with a lot of floating dollar bills or $5
nice.
bills.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you got a bottle with, I'm not sure what that is.
Okay.
And then a bottle with a street light, an old Paris street lamp with the Eiffel Tower in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like a French kiss.
Yeah, so it's just like a French kiss, and if you can get your collector bottles, now is the time to get your collectible bottles from Pig Al.
Pig Al. Pretty cool.
It is. I mean, you know, but I didn't know. I thought they had several flavors by looking at that.
That's what I thought originally,
Yeah.
but I was wrong.
Well, at least it's...
Doesn't happen very often. No, it doesn't.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn.
All right,
Yeah,
you
that's
just
the only thing I'm seeing, too.
Yep, just keep stroking his ego.
Bottles.
Yeah.
But they are doing promotions in this area with the moonshine people.
Nice. I think they're called Good Old Friends or something like that, moonshine. It don't matter because I got a good old bottle of Lynn's apple pie.
There you go.
Lynn's
moonshine.
Pie moonshine. It's all yours.
And I think you're going to be breaking it out here again because
Old friends.
yeah, that's what I said. Good old friends or something. I don't know. Well, I go back to my Georgia accent, right?
Just don't drink it all at once, Craven.
Oh boy.
I will not.
Good.
I will not because I can't drink that moonshine and liquor and stuff like that. It makes me go crazy. Like I'm not crazy enough already.
No, you're not crazy.
Okay.
And I'm not a bad influence.
But you are.
Well, if I'm a bad influence, then you're crazy. I'm sorry.
Ha!
You're not getting away with just being normal.
Well, you're hurting me. I'm going to play my theme song. My theme song is... no, it does not. It means that I'm a man of constant sorrow. Thanks to Everywhere Eddie. We love you.
In constant sorrow through his day. I am the man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and For 6 long years I've been in trouble. No pleasure here on earth I find. For in this world I'm bound to ramble. I have no friends to help me now. He has no friends to help him
I think we should stay up and watch that.
see you again. For I'm bound to ride that northern railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon that train. Perhaps you'll die upon this train. You can bury me in Sunny Valley for many years where I may lay. And you may learn to love another while I am sleeping in my grave. While he is sleeping in his grave. Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you never will see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
That was good, Craven. I enjoyed that.
Uh-oh. Well, you gotta have a little bit of bass feedback every now and then. Yeah. So we got Eddie over here.
Feedback.
Oh, come on.
Soggy Bottom Boys.
We had to play my theme song. Yeah, you know. So
Now, every time I see that movie, I'm going to think of you, Craven.
Yeah, or the banjo player back here, one or the other.
Every time I hear that song, I'll think of you, banjo player.
You know, and for some reason, Eddie, I liked the movie, and I know Lynn did, and you were talking about going home and watching it with your apple pie or whatever, and moonshine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's probably I don't know, it's one of my favorite movie of all time is Con Air. And
movie.
Oh yeah, and everybody's like, what the hell's Con Air? I had a Con Air hairdryer once. And I'm like, no, it's not the same thing. Con Air was hilarious. It was one of the greatest movies. I don't know why.
You like the movie, huh?
Yeah. You know, the prison airplane, and you know, and then they take it over, and they take the warden's Corvette and tie it to the back of the plane, and it's up there and flying, and then they cut her loose, and oh, it's hilarious. I love that.
That was great.
But I think, you know, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That song came from that movie, and I think that's probably my second favorite, or they are both the same. I mean, for some reason. Yeah, I mean, that's a great movie.
Good movie.
And I'd never really even seen it, heard it, or whatever until maybe 10 or so, I don't know, whenever it came out. But it was just so... I don't like all these, but Eddie's a bad influence on me, Lynn. Eddie's a bad influence.
Thank you, Craven.
And, you know, and every time Eddie, you know, he's always talking about all this prison stuff and everything, and then the next thing, and the next thing you know, I'm talking about, you know, my favorite movies is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And Con Air, and it's like...
show them in prison, too.
My prison days, yeah.
No, I don't know what it is. Why he always...
Judd's not listening tonight.
Who?
Grady Judd, our sheriff.
Oh, Grady Judd. Oh, well, you know what? We're inside the Hillsborough County line here, so I was going to put him on the show. You know, this is probably the only show that has a video camera that Grady Judd hasn't been on, right?
We have to get him on.
You can't. Well, you can't turn on the news one day without seeing him there. Well, this guy, he was smart enough enough to go out, and now he's spending time in the Polk County Jail. And, you know, he was smart enough to go out and whatever, you know, just add your own words.
Wonderful.
You know, but that guy is probably the most. I thought Judge Judy was famous every day until I saw the regular news, and then here's Grady Judd. Who did he bust today? Well, this guy. Look at how smart he is. He puts his face right in the camera on surveillance video. Now he's spending time in the Polk County Jail. The guy is just absolutely a hero because he's like, he gets more airtime.
He's one of the best.
I mean, you know, we've had Born to Ride TV for like almost 20 years, and I think we've episode week after week after week, and I think we see more Grady Judd than we do Born to Ride. I'm pretty sure. I'm not. I could be wrong, but you know, I mean, the guy is just out there, and wow.
We need to get him.
He sends a strong
studio one night.
I know. I want to bring him in here. Yeah. I might even let him sit in your chair, Eddie.
Hey, I'd let him.
Would you? You better, because otherwise you'll be in the Polk County Jail. Eddie Louise.
That's what.
Everywhere Eddie Louise. This man right here had the balls to drink moonshine on the radio, and now he's in the Polk County Jail. That's how Grady Judd would handle you, pal. He'd be like,
maybe we should invite him out.
I think we should. I think it would be a real hoot to have him on the air. I'd love to have him on the air out here.
And we can have him come out and talk about motorcycle safety in Polk County.
I'm going to get his cell phone number. I'm going to call him up and say, Grady, on the way out to the radio station, bring me a 12-pack. And he's going to be like, and now
I need a ride.
I need bail money. So I went on Craven Moorhead's radio show, and you know, and I brought him a 12-pack, and now he's in the Polk County Jail. Because that's what he does, man. He puts everybody in the Polk County Jail. I mean, the guy is really, he's the man, ain't he?
But if he brought you the 12-pack, wouldn't he be an accessory?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he would certainly be an accessory to whatever crime I commit by sitting in my own chair at my own house in my own radio station, drinking my own beer. And not like I'm out driving around and, you know, like these other guys, they said, well, these guys are so smart, they thought they could go around driving drunk like everywhere Eddie. Now, and where are they now? And now they're in the Polk County Jail. I remember the other day when I saw him on there, he's like, this guy ain't never getting out. I'm like, geez, you know, you're I love that guy, man. I don't know. I'll tell you, he's not my favorite.
He's not? Who is?
No, it's Sheriff Clark.
Oh.
And now that dude doesn't play.
He's the man.
He's great.
And I follow him on Twitter, and every time I see something, I'll retweet it because no matter what he says, when Clark speaks, you better listen. Mm-hmm. And between me and you, and I used to call him Leroy Rogers because he's always got his cowboy hat.
Yep.
But Sheriff David Clark is one of the most iconic figures, especially through this Trump election thing. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, between watching him and Grady Judd, now I got me a hero base, you know what I'm saying? But I can always depend on David Clark to Sheriff Clark to give me something, you know, that's intelligent. Unlike Donald Trump's tweets, and if somebody was smart, they'd take his Twitter machine away from him because Trump is not making himself any prettier at this point in his life. You know, I mean, he's like, everything he tweets is like, you know, this is some serious controversy here. For whatever it's worth, people, yeah, David Clark, cool. Well, and I think running in second place, you know, Grady Judd, holy moly, I see him every day. I don't see much of Clark anymore because he's way the hell out west. But, you know, Naco's getting in there again because they found a bunch of idiots up in Pasco. And now Naco's in there saying, and these guys are now in the Pasco County Jail, and they're going to stay in the Pasco County Jail because they done this. And I'm like, okay, so all these guys are, yeah. I'm gonna stick with my picks, and that would be David Clark and Grady Judd for right now. I don't even know who's running Hillsborough, and I live here. Your turn, Eddie.
I like David Clark. I enjoy seeing him. And matter of fact, I'm going to follow him on Twitter now.
Yeah, you should.
Thought about.
Yeah, he's got like a beard like I got. Kind of, it's not as long as that, but he's got that like goatee thing. The same thing you got almost, except you ain't got no mustache. You ain't old enough to grow one. There he is, right there. Yeah, put a picture of him up there.
There he is, right there, David Clark, the sheriff.
Yeah, see the cowboy hat? Mm-hmm. Doesn't that speak out? And I mean, it's not really racist to say Leroy Rogers, but the thing is he looks like a cowboy. And he'll round you up and rope you up like a cowboy. The only difference is he got that Barry White voice, and he said, and now he's in California State Prison. Just like, I forget where is he from, actually? Yeah. Give us the details on that.
Let's see, David Clark here, if we can find.
I can't remember.
He's the sheriff of Milwaukee County.
Oh, I thought he was in California. Oh, you know what? I was confusing him with that other guy. I can't remember his name. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That is correct, sir. Yep.
And let's see, he's an NRA member. He is
imagine that.
MA Security Studies at MPS, and he won the Charlton Heston Courage Under Fire Award for which was given out by the New York Police Department, New York Police Benevolent Association.
I couldn't remember. That's right. He is from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Holy moly! I forgot all about that.
Yeah. You know, he's from the home of Harley Davidson, Milwaukee.
That was another thing. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. I had forgotten. I apologize, David Clark, for saying you're from California, because nothing out there but a bunch of liberals and.
It's too bad he's not from out there, because he'd clean it up.
Somebody needs to go out there and clean that mess up right now. You guys, hey, you want to say anything before we sign up? I don't want to run this thing over where they can't put it up.
Yep, we want to make sure that everyone enjoyed the show tonight, even though they didn't call in.
That's okay. Maybe the phone's broke.
Yeah.
Not so much.
We had a great time tonight, Graven.
I know I did.
Thanks to Lynn and the moonshine, her apple pie moonshine.
And thanks for coming in and making a bad influence for me.
Anytime.
I appreciate it.
Anytime.
We learned how to say Pigel the right way.
Pigel. Say it again. Just say it.
We learned how to say Pigel.
Right into the mic. Say
Pigel.
Pigel. Yeah. Okay. Good. So it's not Pig Alley. That's
no Pig Alley.
Pigel.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you so much, Lynn, for stopping in. Thank you so much, everywhere, Eddie, for stopping in. And hopefully you don't get involved with our other buddy over here. You know, Grady Judd.
Ghosts are back.
Yeah. Everyone knows it's Wendy. That's an old song. Yeah. Well, anyhow, y'all stay tuned for more. We'll be back here next Tuesday night with more Born to Ride.
Next Tuesday.
I was born to live to ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. That's the deal. I was born to ride.
Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe. Ride smart. Offices in Tom Harbor.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking kids, Arnie and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Board and Ride runs wild on you, brother?
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by Pigalle Vodka. Unforgettable. Like a French kiss.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles. Like riding my bike. Breaking boards. Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Born to Ride magazine, the hottest